haven't needed gin, I needed this. And I'm mixing with the grits, nigga shit. Got them boys, nigga rich. Yo. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. What the fuck? The music ain't playing. Yo, 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 yo. What the fuck? The music ain't playing. Yo, 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 yo. What the fuck? The music ain't playing. Yo, 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 yo. Oh, duh, I'm tweaking.
Illa, God, look, say that deposit finally hit, bitches lit. Best believe if I ain't never needed shit, I needed this. Cheddar cheese on my eggs.
Oh, let's go. Fuck it.
Nigga shit, crazy all that nigga shit. Made them boys nigga rich. I was scrapping with my dogs and putting meals together.
Let's go.
Now I can make some calls and put a meal together.
Yo,
Man, we might buy the block so we can live.
Let me pause this.
Man, we ain't
everybody that's coming in. I think I got 5 people in here. Look, we're going live tonight, people, and listen. I started to just record something just to come in here and shoot the shit. As y'all can see, I'm looking kind of rough. I ain't got a haircut. I don't give a fuck tonight. You know what I'm saying? I don't care tonight. I don't care about cuss words. I don't care. I might play some music that is copyright. I don't know. I don't care. I'm just going to put it up on the screen. Today, the name of the show is called You Call It. This is not an episode. I just recently shot episode 10 not too long ago. This is not episode 11. This is just You Call It. So basically, whoever call in, whatever we got on the callers. Anthony, I see you in here. What up? What up, G? What up, G? What are we calling, G? I don't know, G. That's what I'm saying. That's the question. You call it. You call it. Everybody that tuned in, you call it. I ain't gonna do nothing but comment on y'all comments. Y'all control the show. Mumu, what up? Shooter, I see you. What's up, bro? Yeah, I'm looking like a trucker today because I am a trucker, bro. I know people think that I'm just this, trendy guy. You know what I'm saying? But listen here, tonight I'm not. Y'all making the show today. Erica, 1011 Trucking, what's up? See you in the building. Everybody hit the like button. You hear Anthony? Mumu, what's good? When you gonna start dropping them videos, man? I saw you with the camera. What's up, bro? Nephew, you ain't come holler at your big uncle, bro. I got everything over here for you, man. I don't know what you waiting on. Whatever, man. Take your time. Just let me know. I'm gonna get into this chill to God while y'all riding down the street. Let me know if the music good. Should be. Yo, I'm finna get a brand new setup though. I'm about to change a couple things.
Low.
That's why I come on here today. because this is like one of the final episodes that's gonna be looking like this. I'm gonna flip things up a little
Best
bit.
believe if I ain't never needed shit, I needed this. Cheddar
Because I think-
cheese on my eggs and I mix them with
I
the
think
grits.
people
Nigga
underestimate
shit,
what
crazy all
type
that
of
nigga
time I'm
shit.
on.
Made them boys nigga
don't think
rich.
people
I
really
was
know
scrapping with my dogs and putting
how I
meals
could get
together.
busy if I want to
Now
get
I
busy.
can
I've
make
been
some
being
calls
nice.
and put a meal
I've been doing a
together.
lot of
Yeah,
shows.
we might buy the block so we can
Let me
live
pause
together.
this joint, man. I've been doing a lot of shows on other platforms as well as doing my own platform. And I don't think people know exactly how ill I could get. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to reach out and I'm trying to do a lot of things, like far as have music guests on here. And most of the music artists I play, like the person I'm playing, Not Chill to God, is actually a family member of mine. As you know, I play a lot of my sister's stuff. I got enough people musically that I could just play their stuff all day long. Like, I don't have to play other artists like, I don't have to play any music from anybody that I don't personally know, because I have enough people that make music. So I want to start doing the interviews with them or whatever the case may be. And I've been trying to bring people content about what's happening lately. But today we just gonna talk about it, man. Whatever. I don't even care. I'm not even, like I say, I'm not doing the show. My girl said, "Oh, you just gonna get up there and do a bunch of No, I ain't gonna do no uhs. It's finna be me talking to the camera, and whoever comment in this joint. It's your show. This is the You Call It show, because y'all call it. Y'all want to talk about music? We can talk about music. We want to talk about trucking? I got a lot of trucking cats in here. I could just make this a straight trucking platform if I want to. I could change this platform today to Trucking or Die Trying. It don't make no difference to me, and to be honest, I don't want to do a straight trucking platform. I could get sucked into that trucking world. I'm not, because it's not my thing. We can't talk about trucking though. I got quite a few things that I can go over when it comes to trucking. But y'all gotta ask the questions. I'm not just gonna volunteer information. I'm not gonna tell y'all how to run y'all clock. I'm not gonna tell y'all how to buy a truck. I'm not gonna go tell you what company to go to. I'm not doing it unless you ask me. If you call in and ask these questions, we could do it. Well, we have been enjoying the sheets out of your content. I appreciate that, Anthony, because to be honest, I've been actually writing notes for most of these episodes. Like, I actually look up stuff and do a couple little, fact findings here and there, checking stuff out, getting pictures for y'all to look at, getting stuff for y'all to look at, putting a little bit of effort into it, not just getting up here and going dissing people and just talking about the same old stuff that you talk about with other truck drivers every day. Like I say, everybody know I am a truck driver. You know what I'm saying? I ain't hiding the fact that I drive trucks. I'm also a barber. I can get on here and talk about cutting hair all day. I know enough about cutting hair and competitions and doing designs and coloring hair and doing fades or tapers or mohawks or shaping afros or cutting layers into young ladies' heads. And not saying that I'm dope with women's haircuts, because I'm not, but I know how to do it. It'll take me forever. If my man Twan watching, he'll tell you I take forever cutting hair, period. But I care about what I do. I'm a master at my craft. So I can get on here and I can talk about haircut. I could do a whole series of podcasts about doing hair. I really could. I can get up here, show you the clippers I use. I got a whole bunch of stuff that I could just do. I could roll out. But I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Oh, here we go. Somebody's awake. She can't cut like I can't, but you can listen here, Queen Lisa, okay? And don't call into my show tonight. Don't call into my show tonight. I ain't talking your little trash, because yes, I'll admit she got skill. She could cut hair. But she ain't the kid. You know what I'm saying? She can only do so much. And then I have to take her to that next. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Honestly, I think that's why she compliments me well on the hair side, because there's a lot of things she could do well that I can't do well. And there's a lot of things that I do extremely well. I'm talking about I'm dope out here in these streets that she can't do that well. So, yeah. So what y'all want to talk about? Got 10 people in the live right now. You know what I'm saying? I hope I got 10 likes. Okay. I got 10 people in the live, 10 people in the likes. I'm not even, you know what? I'm finna take this off because we're not on that type of time today. I'm finna put up the regular banner. Boom. I'm not even on that type of time today. I'm not even asking for cash apps or nothing like that because I'm finna come at y'all raw. I'm finna come at y'all straight raw. I ain't put together no show and none of that. So I'm not even finna beg for the cash apps. What I will say though is I'll do the regular commercial stuff. Do whatever you need to do as far as telling people about the platform. Tell them whatever you need to tell them about the platform. It's a dope platform. People could call in. Matter of fact, let me put that up there too. Let me put this joint up here because I'm inviting people right off the jump. Call in. Let me see. You the Beijing King. Look who I got in the building. Speaking of trucking. Call in, G. Oh, the Beijing King. Cut it out, Paul. And what you say, Lisa? But can you cut like me, please? No, I'm way better. Nah, whatever, man. Please not hair, cause you ain't all that. Haters. We all got haters, man. Listen, I'm not. At the end of the day, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Let me get some background music in this joint. A lot of people like this Bada Boom. I'm gonna play this Bada Boom for y'all. Hold on. Damn, I just had it. Lost it. Play this Bada Boom in the background. Turn it down about halfway. So we have some little mood music. You know what I'm saying? Because tonight, like I said, we chilling tonight. Whatever y'all want to talk about. We can talk about trucks. We can sit up here and talk about cutting hair all day. Who I got here?
Give me the light. I need to see. Give me the sight. I think it changing the blink.
Hold on, G.
We live and direct.
What you on, G?
Chilling at the little hookah lounge.
Hey, it look lit over there, bro. The lighting look dope.
It ain't too bad. Let me see if I can turn around.
Yeah, turn that joint. You didn't cut us off. He didn't cut us off, yo. That's my rich friend. You know, I got rich friends out here in these streets. That's my rich friend. You know what I'm saying? One day I already told. Well, I ain't told. I already asked him if we could shoot live from the penthouse one day. We're gonna have to shoot from the penthouse one day.
I told you good to go for it.
Yeah, man. Hey, what you on, G? In here? I could have did some hookah. I want to do hookah too, bro. That's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about why I'm not at the hookah spot right now. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you at work. You at work. You at your second job right now, man.
Hey, man. Hey, I'm about to quit on these niggas, bro. I already got YouTube beef out here in the trucking world, bro. Shit crazy, man. These cats funny, man. Some clown. It's crazy, man. But it's all good, man.
I ain't want much. I was just checking in on you, man.
I ain't mad at you, G. Hey, if you don't want to stay on here that long, that's on you, bro. Hey, that's the name of the show. You call it, baby. You know what I'm saying? Come in the comment. Let me know what you want to talk about. We can talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. I got my boy TB International TB in the building. International TB in the building. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I just going on the live, G. Hey, for real, G.
Yeah.
I told my girl I was watching some YouTube. I'm like, man, let me just go live and just shoot the shit with people.
Are you actually good at it though?
You like the content so far is decent?
Yeah. You ain't all boring and shit. Like you keep everybody entertained.
I try not to be, bro. I try not to get on here and just talk about the shit that I want to talk about. Yeah. That's why I try to do all the topics, all the little shit. Kim K or whatever, throw her little booty up on the screen, talk about the game or whoever, whatever. And I try to stay out of the negative shit too, because I could get out here and talk about all these fucking killings that we having out here. You see that little girl just got popped?
Yeah, that was fucked up. I saw
yeah, that's
he ain't had to do all that, but the girl was wild.
No, I ain't even talking about her. I'm talking about folks that shot up the McDonald's.
Oh, that's fucked up.
That was totally fucked up.
That's fucked up, man.
The cop definitely, the one you talking about in Ohio, though, out in Columbus, he definitely did. He did way too much.
Yeah,
like, you see they fighting. Why you shooting?
She was finna stab old girl the fuck up.
Yeah, well, she had already caught him.
It's just all fucked up, man.
But he could have popped her in the leg and it still would have been justified. Like, look, I was trying to protect one citizen from another citizen. Why you empty out in her chest 4 times?
Yeah, that's too many. Wait.
And they kill me with this shit for talking to another nigga that was trained to shoot guns. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm a nigga that was trained to shoot guns.
Facts.
This shit kills me. We were trained to do that. You was trained to turn your fucking brain off, nigga. When I get an AR-15 in my hand, I know what the fuck I'm shooting.
Right.
I know what I'm pointing at. You at the end of the day got a decision to make. Do you want to kill this man or do you want to hurt him?
Facts.
The gun is in your hand.
Because you scored that trigger 4 times. So like you made, like you said, you made 4 executive decisions to do that. You know what I'm saying?
He didn't have that joint on 3-round bursts.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That joint was pop, 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 pop.
Yeah.
I know when I'm doing my finger like this 4 times.
So he ain't do it to disarm her. He did it to kill her.
And he could have easily, that's a little girl. You pull up to the scene. You see 2 children. We know what children look like, bro.
Facts.
You see 2 kids having like what is like a high school fight. And don't get me wrong, she got a knife in her hand. Okay, cool. Right. I understand the danger of it.
But I just seen the video. It was a white mob. He was swinging that motherfucker like he was Rambo, a knife running to the cops. And they was still like, pleading with him and telling him to drop the knife. I think they ended up tasing him, but
that's what I'm saying. Then they had the other dude.
Yeah.
Then they had the other dude, folks, that was in the truck, right?
Oh, I saw that.
The man said, put your hands on the steering wheel. White boy looked him dead square in his eye and said, no. Man, you know what happened if you would have did that, G?
CNN News.
Facts. You would have been stretched.
Yeah.
Stretched. Extra stretched. Fuck you talking about? And they probably wouldn't even did no memorial for you. They would have made up some bullshit.
Yeah, because you see what so like the initial report dude in Minnesota. The initial report was he died due to a medical condition. You know what I'm saying?
Talking about George Floyd?
Yeah. The guy that killed him. He wrote the report up bogus. It wasn't until that 17-year-old girl released the footage and we seen that, he was on his neck for like 10 minutes. But prior to that, they wrote the report up that he died due to a medical condition. And they was going to sweep that shit under the rug.
Man, these police need they fucking ass beat, bro. Straight up. Some of these police, there's some good police out here. Don't get me wrong. I'm not finna sit up here and act dumb. I'm not going to be on the other end of the spectrum like they ignorant ass. I'm not going to be like, all police ain't shit, because that's not the truth. You know what I'm saying? The fact of the matter is, it's good police out here. It's just rare that we get to fucking see them.
Yeah. They just ain't. Well, it's a couple of them, and I ain't gonna say that. I can say, but that ain't no job where, like they say, doctors and shit, they can't have bad days. Like you can kill the motherfucker. Like you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a lot of professions that you got to build your A game every time you come to work. You know what I'm saying? And being a police officer, that definitely needs to be one of them motherfuckers.
Facts. And they need to hold these motherfuckers more accountable. And I get it if they want to send them to jail. I don't even think jail the answer half the time. You kill a nigga, I think you should work for the rest of your fucking life, but not on the streets. You should be in there doing administrative work and giving your whole fucking check to that family. Just like these doctors that get sued for malpractice and their family or whoever get that check at the end of the day to make it worth the while. Because why do I give a fuck if you rot in jail for the rest of your life? What is that doing for me? Nothing. That's just one of my perspectives on it. Now, I don't mind a nigga going to jail for the rest of his life for killing a motherfucker, because that's what they do to us.
But they saying dude gonna get like he gonna even though he got found guilty on all 3 charges, he gonna end up doing like 12 years. It might
Fact.
be half of the 12, so he'll do like 6 and come home and just don't have a job. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, because he was 2nd degree. He gonna fuck around and be in a truck, bro.
Yeah.
He gonna be in some type of field, cutting hair, some shit that you don't nobody give a fuck if you got a felony or not. You know what I'm saying? Your life ain't over once you
And then you gotta
go to
think,
jail.
then you gotta think there's a lot of fucked up people out here. Like even like the little white boy in Kenosha. They was like they done donated over $600,000 to this motherfucker. Just like GoFundMe, just here you go. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that nigga would have been every single gangbanger, every type of menace to society, every fucking name you could think, all thug, all that shit. If he was black, he walking around with an AR-15 like this nigga in the damn army or some shit.
Even be out on bond, like nigga, you killed 3 people. How you even get a bond?
Then on top of that, you cross state lines with a motherfucking rifle.
Right.
What?
So he shouldn't even have a bond right now, but
he shouldn't. And then on top of that, listen, if you cross state lines and you black with a pack of dope on you,
you trafficking.
We ain't never gonna see you again, bruh.
Yep.
It's gonna be a minute. Your bond gonna be so high, ain't nobody even gonna pay it. And nobody gonna put their building up for you to turn around and go right back to that motherfucker. Basically, you just giving up, what is that, 5%, 10%? You're gonna get 10% of your building up, basically, and have your whole building on hold. You're gonna have your whole whatever investment that you got to put up to get a nigga out on to even play with that, because he's not gonna beat it. You're not gonna beat it. Okay, if you black, you're not gonna beat it. You're not gonna beat it.
Man, listen, this thing, this shit was just on tape for, you know what I'm saying, for everybody to see, and he still damn near got off. You know what I'm saying? Like the trial was long as hell. Why? We see the tape. This shit should have been 10 minutes long. Like, okay, you watch the tape. Clearly, you just killed this motherfucker. So like, they talking about he was breathing in the carbon monoxide from the motherfucking pipe of the truck when they had him down. Like,
who put him by the pipe?
Exactly.
Who put the nigga by the pipe?
Let no black motherfucker even entertain no bullshit ass theory like that. Like, nigga, you guilty. Get the fuck out of our courtroom.
Yeah, man, that shit was gay as hell. All that he was on a jigger and all that shit, because they showed a video of him happy dancing and everything. So what if he was a little high? I don't care if he was a little high and a little drunk. That's the right to kill that. So that's good enough. That's cool. A nigga high, drunk, or whatever the case may be, he deserved to die automatic. I don't give a fuck. What type of excuse was that? The man, y'all had him in the car. Okay. He was putting up a little bit of a fight
first.
Huh?
I say he sure was in that car first.
He was in the car. He was sitting down. I don't think he was letting them close the door because he was saying that he was claustrophobic. But he had already sat down on his own.
Right.
It's full of y'all. Y'all can't stuff his fucking legs in the car. Now, the man is big. He is strong. But I'll be goddamn if I got 4, if it's me, you, and 2 other niggas, we gonna get that nigga in that car, dog. That ain't no pressure, bro. It's 4 of us.
And he wasn't even resisting like that. You know what I'm saying?
He wasn't. He was pleading for his life type shit. Yeah. He wasn't like, I ain't going. He like, listen, just hear me out. I'm claustrophobic.
Yeah.
They could have just did whatever they had to do. Tuck his legs in there, slam the door in there. They got these precincts in every single city set up where you don't have to drive that far to get to the nearest precinct. You get that man in the garage, you pull him out, boom, your claustrophobia is over. It took 5 minutes to get to the precinct with the lights on. 5 minutes. And that man could have been alive today. Now they finna lock him up or whatever the case may be. With truth be told, I hope he got some type of assets to get sued for. I hope he got something that he could get at family, because it's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Yeah. They did get millions from the lawsuit or whatever against the city, but his family need to pay too. You know what I'm saying? Just like they make us pay. When I get locked up or something happened to me, My people got to come up with this money. My people in a worse position. My kids can't do certain things because I ain't there to make money, let alone I'm costing the family money. I'm constantly costing them the family money to put on my books, on my commissary. Everything. It's just a whole ripple effect. But you know, it is what it is, man. Life fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I be trying not to do shows about this shit because it's just crazy, man. Because I'm gonna be honest, my show ain't gonna do shit. I don't think I mean, we could talk about it. It'll be just getting rid of frustration. I'd rather talk about getting money or some silly shit, cracking jokes and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's really my bad, cracking jokes and just poking fun at motherfuckers are doing whatever, just, you know, being funny. But yeah, that shit, wow. 2 females dead in like fucking the last 2-3 days. One is a little ass girl, 7 years old. The other one, a 15-year-old girl. Come on, man. What the fuck is we doing out here?
Erica, check in with you though. I'm finna hit you back. I'm gonna finish checking out the lab though, but call you tomorrow.
All right, that's a fact, bro. Hit my phone.
All
right. That's what I'm talking about, Erica. Restitution. You know what I'm saying? Y'all call in. Let me put this link back up here. Y'all call in. Let me know what y'all want to talk about. Got my boy International on the live. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at that. My nigga. Yeah, I ain't listen. This shit crazy, man. Then on top of all of that bullshit, both my niggas died both weekends back to back. Fucking DMX and Black Rob. 2 niggas that was like Lil Uzi Vert and Lil Baby dying back to back weekends for niggas like me. These young niggas, that's who they listen to. They like, you know, Chopper NLE or whatever. That's what it's like. It's like, you know, Lil Uzi and Chopper NLE dying back to back. Like, damn, shit's fucked up. Even though they got their own little niggas that done died. King Von, shit, my little cousin Duck. That was Lil Cuzzo. Man, little folks got killed. I mean, we got our own, they got their own little rappers that done died. I ain't gonna lie though, these little niggas, man. We had niggas that died too. We had our own little niggas that died too, which is crazy that looking back, now that I'm 40 years old, Biggie and Tupac was our little niggas that died. Because Pac and them niggas wasn't shit but 20-something. They was young ass niggas. Them niggas weren't old. They was kids, basically. They weren't kids. They was just young men. I wouldn't call them kids. But they were very fucking young. Too young to be getting murdered and being done with their career when they like 2 of the best artists to ever live type shit. You got motherfuckers like Michael Jackson that made it to like 50 or some shit like that. Motherfuckers like Prince made it in his 50s or 60s or whatever. And Tupac didn't even, like I said, DMX 50. Black Rob, I think, was 50 something. 2 of our most prominent rappers, still on everybody's like top 5, dead or alive. 2 of our rappers, they died in their 20s, bro. Like, shit crazy. You talking about let's crack jokes? What you got? I know a few people that have something to say. I'm not with you, bro. I'm not starting no mess. We ain't doing that trucker message. I'm not doing that shit. I respond on that shit on another trucking site. I mean, I could, but I don't have enough truckers in here. Like, I ain't got 10, 20,000 trucking followers or whatever. For, you know, most of my followers, they want to hear regular shit. So until I get, if I get 10 or 20,000 trucker followers that know these truck drivers and know this stuff, what you say? Don't be whispering. Yeah, I'm all out. Listen, I'm talking to the producer right on the show. What you say? Yeah, you put it on the thing. You ain't type it up. Leave a comment. I don't want to hear. Don't talk to me in the background. Go ahead, bro. We live, all right? Yeah, get 200 first. That's what I'm saying. Shit, I need to get to 200 first. I'm finna do some phony shit. I ain't even gonna stunt. Y'all gonna wake up one day and I got like 2,000 followers because I'm finna do some bullshit. I'm putting it out right now. I'm finna do some bullshit. So when I go live, I could just leave my streams up. Because at the point where I'm at now with regular streams, with the amount of people that I got following me, I lose half my views because I can't go live. Because half my views come when I'm going live. And the only way for me to make the material good for real, is to go live so I can have the comments in here. Blackberry 16, what's up, bro? Yeah, you checked in. You got time for me today, huh? You ain't had no time for me the other day. It's all good. Listen, I can't wait to see what this sentence look like. They better not bless him. They better not bless him because I know niggas that didn't shot people in Wisconsin and Minnesota. They don't show no love. You get killed, you kill somebody out in them states, please. But you know what they gonna do? Like TB just said, they're gonna give him about 6 years. They're gonna give him 12, he gonna do about 6. 8 at the most. I don't know what percentage they own out there in Minnesota. I don't know what percentage nobody on no more, honestly, because I could care less. I don't even care about that jail shit. Last thing on my mind is getting locked up or going to jail. I ain't going to jail, so I don't care what the sentencing is. Michael, what's up, bro? What you want to talk about? Y'all call in. I'm posting the Patreon. Call in. Come on up in there, man. Come on up in here. Let's talk. Hey, listen. What you into? Leave it in the comments. We could talk about it. Y'all still ain't saying nothing, Anthony. You say 6 years max. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. 6 years max. For real. Michael, what's up, G? What you want to talk about? What y'all want to talk about? Listen, this ain't your personal chat site, okay? This ain't what trying to pick up on hot young ladies. Blackberry, she trying to hit on you. Get up out of there, all right? Get out of here, Blackberry. I'm telling you, she gonna be asking for your IG or your number later. I'm saying. Like I said, what y'all want to talk about? Put the StreamYard up here again, man. Call in. Let me know what's to it. You know what I'm saying? What else that I been thinking about lately? I like talking about the sports, but I ain't gonna do it on there because I don't know if I got enough people in here to talk about sports. Y'all want to talk about it? We could talk about it. If I don't see nothing in the comments, I ain't gonna talk about it. So, but basketball definitely got some things shaping up that I want to get into. It's kind of hard to make any bets. I got, I think, like $50 on my betting site just laying around because I'm scared to bet my money. Dude, like the other day, the Clippers and Blazers played. One no Kawhi, one no now I could have placed the bet, but I don't think I would have got good odds. One no Kawhi Leonard, one no Damian Lillard, and it was like 2 other people, one on each team that was missing. It's like, bro, now I'm betting against Paul George versus CJ McCollum and Carmelo Anthony. Like, I still would have bet with Paul George and them, but I don't think I would have made no money. And it's just like, it's a gamble. It's just whatever. And that's more so about gambling, not even sports. But what y'all want to talk about? Y'all want to talk about getting money? Let's talk about getting money. What's up? Who getting some stocks? What's good? What y'all want to talk about? Jobs, trucking, partnership, ownership, taxes. What y'all want to talk about? Y'all just spent that stimmy, so things slow now. I know y'all finna be on this live every day with me because ain't nobody got no stimmies. Oh, PPP. We can talk about that. That's what I need. I need some of that PPP. Uh-oh, Apple up, Tesla up. Listen, y'all, I missed out on Tesla, bro. Before the pandemic, it was what? Like $70 or $17. It was something extreme. Now it's at what? $200? $750. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said 200. I meant so it was. So thank you. $750. So it was $75. That was the orientation. It went from it was 10 times. So it went from $75 pre-pandemic to $750 in Tesla. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. We just sat on our hands. How many of us just sat on our hands? And I'm a Tesla guy. I love Tesla. This is matter of fact, where my joint at? Bro, this is how I used to get down. Bam, in the Tesla. What's up? We back in the Tesla. You know what I'm saying? And I slept on it. So I'm just as guilty as anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Let me get out the Tesla. Back to podcast. Yo, why this joint? I gotta fix this light. I'm finna do some basic stuff real quick while I'm on the live because I'm missing a light. So I gotta switch some stuff around. I forgot to switch it back over. There we go. I was getting a lot of shadowing. I still am, but sorry, it's a little bit better. I got a one light operation right now. So yeah, if you can. If you can, that would be lovely, sweetheart. That would be nice and lovely. Because I'm getting all type of shadowing. But it's whatever. Like I say, man.
It's all right. No one's watching.
And nobody's watching. I got 9 people in here, bro. Relax. All right. Anthony said Bitcoin pre-pandemic, 9,000. Now it's at 58. And it hit 60. Wow. Anthony, you might have to call in, G, and kind of school me up on the Bitcoin joint. Because I ain't going to lie. I'm totally sleep on that. I'm really scared of stocks. I'm scared of everything when it comes to that, like, shit that I can't touch. If I can't touch it, I'm just kind of scared to mess with it. And that's the honest to God truth. You know what I'm saying? So you can kind of come in and school me up. You know what I'm saying? And school the listeners up that's messing with me. So plug right here, baby. You got to unplug the in that green socket. One of them is this charger. Just unplug it and set that other light right here. But yeah, you might have to call in, bro. People didn't think Tesla. There you go. Oh, just take it all the way down.
I got it.
Oh, okay. Thank you, baby. People didn't think Tesla was gonna jump off like that. I did, and that's the crazy part. I did think it was gonna jump off like that. And I still didn't buy it though. But then again, it was pre-pandemic. I ain't gonna lie, my bread wasn't right. Actually, that looks good. That see how much difference that light make? No more shadowing. Look at my hand. I could just it's amazing what lighting to do. That's not right. It's got to be over here.
There's no room on the table.
Hold on, people. Hold on. You gotta hold on. Let me fix this light real quick because I can't take this shadow out. Why is it not? I don't know why it's not tightening though. It's missing something. It's missing this thing. It's a screw right here. My bad, people. I know y'all can hear me in the background. I got to get this lighting right though, because this irritates me. I can't stand these shadows. Had to get the light right. You know what I'm saying? Had to get the light right. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, see, that's perfect. No more shadowing. What you doing?
You want this twisty thing?
Oh, it go in the thing. Don't just sit it on the thing. I'll fix it later. I ain't finna fix it right now. Yeah, man. So what'd he say? Oh, she said that. Anthony, did you buy Bitcoin? Yeah, and you might have to call in, bro. You might have to call in and kind of school us up on the Bitcoin thing. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you know. I ain't saying you a Bitcoin I ain't saying you a Bitcoin thing, a Bitcoin guru or nothing, but whatever you could tell us, you know what I'm saying? You might have to hook us up because I have no idea, but at the same time, I'm kind of scared of it, bro. Oh, you bought it. He said he bought in at 8,000. That's what's up. And now it's somewhere around 58, 60. That's what's up. You say be right back. All right, that's what's up. Anthony say he'll be right back. She said, I look at that crazy number every day, huh? Yeah, that number, all that stuff look crazy to me. Cause at the end of the day, I can't whatchamacallit. I can't touch it. It's like it's different. Like when you buy, like I do the shoe thing. So, which I got a lot of shoes I got to dump off and make some money on them. But I can actually touch these shoes, you know what I'm saying? And then when I buy them and flip them, I know what I'm flipping. And I know what I'm getting for them. You know what I'm saying? I spent $200 for a shoe, then I turn around and get $300-400 for it or $500. You know, some of these shoes I can get whatever the ticket is. You know, I turn around and flip it. I see what I'm flipping. Creative Air, Wind, Fire. What's up, Jay? What's that? UOT support in North Carolina? What's UOT? You own the support in North Carolina? It looked good to me. I appreciate the support, whatever I can get, man. Hit the like button. Continue to drop the comments and stay with me, man. I'm out here trying to do the content for y'all. What y'all want to talk about, man? What y'all talk about? Oh, you got support in North Carolina. Thank you, Blackberry. Thank you. I'm slow today. But then again, I'm kind of thinking on the whim. I'm kind of trying to think of stuff to talk about. You get a little more background mood music. Let me get some background mood music. Join that like I don't want to play. Little background mood music, you know what I'm saying? From Chill to God. Chilla. Let's see, let me pull something up. What we talking about? Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on in the world. I wonder is this music loud compared to my voice? Or is my voice extremely louder? Give me the light. I need to see. Give me the sight. And think of changing. Let's see what we got in the news. It's like I'm smoking to slow down the time. Let go my thoughts like a hole in my mind. They turn to gold when the flow is combined. I shouldn't have fired my producer. She sucked, bro. My producer sucked, bro. She was the worst. You can't hold on to shine. Still we be buying that shit looking flat in the bitches ago. I got bro on the line. Money be made. I got more on my mind. I got 3 babies to look. She was the worst. It's good. It sound real low though. The music sound real low comparison. Sound like it's a good, you know, volume or whatever. Like I say, it's just some background mood music. Just to chill with y'all today, man. Like I said, I just wanted to get on the live real quick. Kind of get personal with y'all. Basically, today I went to my son's football game. He hella rusty. The man was missing tackles. They got the nerve. My son is one of the shortest niggas on the field. Got him out there playing quarterback. And then it was freezing, all the rain and snow. My poor little nigga, man, it was rough today. We had a rough day today. Other than that, man, just in the truck, you know what I'm saying, doing my thing. You know what? Let's talk about this truck thing, all right? I'm gonna rant a little bit, just a little bit. I ain't gonna go too crazy. Bro, I ain't never been in a business and I've done a lot of stuff in my life, okay? I ain't never been in a business that was so crooked. I ain't gonna say crooked. So scammy. Like, it's so many people that try to put their hands in the pot in trucking. You got the fuel man. You got the brokers, the factorers, the insurance. You got DMs. You got, that's only 5. What else? The low boards. All this stuff costs money. Everybody got their hand out. This is one of them things where like in this business, everybody has their hand out. The low boards, the what else? It's just so many. It's just so many. I can't even think of some. I was on another platform. We came up with like 16 real quick. What else was it? The truck yards, paying for parking. I mean, you got to pay for everything, like everything. On top of the stuff that's geared for truck drivers, like truck stops or food places. Bro, that stuff be so high in there. Like it don't even make no sense. Like stuff that would be like $1 and some change, they make it $3 for us. It's $3. And what you gonna do? You gonna pay it? Because you either one, the mechanics. Thank you, Shooter. The mechanics, the dealerships, the state, the feds, all these different people. It's just so many. I think I'm at like 12 already, and I ain't even really even thinking hard. And I think I done came up with 12 people that's just like, it's just a constant money grab. The people that sell you the trailers, at least the trailers. If you get into that. I mean, it's just so much. People think automatically like they do this and they do that and they're going to make a whole bunch of money and this, that, and the third. And then one, you either paying it back to Uncle Sam. Two, you writing it off or trying to do something to it to offset whatever you making so you don't have to pay Uncle Sam. But if you do offset it, then you ain't going to have no money because you got to pay for something, some type of expense or something. I mean, it's just a money grab. Ain't no escaping. So most of the time, people think they're going to get in the game and get rich and all that. Probably not. Probably not. That's the reason why most truck drivers look the same. And it's a reason also, lump of fees. So the good one. Good one, Anthony. Lump of fees. Bro, it don't stop. It don't stop. But yeah, it's a reason why all truck drivers look the same for the most part. Because unless you got like a serious brain on your head, like a serious brain, you ain't gonna make no money. Ain't no money in trucking. It ain't, you ain't gonna get rich doing this. Ain't no money in it. I'm gonna be honest, the people that make the most money in trucking, and I learned this a long time ago, about 3 years ago. It didn't take me long. As soon as I got in the game, I figured it out. The people that make the most money in trucking is the people that's tricking other people, the scammers, aka the mega carriers. And I ain't gonna name none of the mega carriers and all that. Exactly. They not behind the wheel. The people that make the most money in trucking is the people that's not trucking. They doing all the stuff behind the scenes. Booking loads. They get to go home to their family and they ain't got to spend 12 hours in no truck or whatever the case may be. That's who make the money in trucking, the scammers. They trick you. They get paid. So anybody that could figure out, okay, and I honestly think people are going to start getting hurt behind this, because how long is it going to take for people to figure out what you basically doing is you get a load for $4 a mile, and then you pay somebody $2 to move it. So you get half the money for the load without having to do nothing but, you got a load over here? Cool, we'll move it. All right, hang up. Hey, I got this load for you. It's paying this, that, and the third. Ooh, sweet, nice. All right, cool. Tell me when it's done. Send you the paperwork, boom. You get my drift? Like, why can't the driver just get the whole $4? You know why? Because it's constantly people in the pot. It's constantly people that got to do this, that got to do that. And truth be told, most drivers can do this stuff. They either just don't want to, or they, whatever the case may be, I don't know. I ain't going to stay on the truck driving thing too long, though, but, bro, it's rough. It ain't, people try to use it like a get-rich scheme. It's cool. I mean, I ain't never been the type of nigga that like to use people and stuff like that. So it is what it is. Do EAM drivers make money? I don't even know what an EAM driver is. Oh, do team drivers? Okay, never mind. I'm sorry. You got the auto spill. I got the rant on. I just saw that. Yeah, team drivers make money, but I honestly think that the only way that it really works out if it's a husband and wife couple. And not boyfriend, girlfriend. I repeat, husband and wife. I mean, all that money is coming into one household. I mean that y'all both spending that check because at the end of the day, somebody usually know more than the other on the team driver side. It's rare that you get two team drivers that's equally as good as each other. Like they both the same, both could run the same amount of miles, both can do the same amount of things, both can back equally as good, both are equally good at taking care of their business, the paperwork, making sure everything good. Then what you do when one of y'all get a ticket, one of y'all get pulled over by DOT, do y'all can't charge that to the truck? Or do y'all like tolls? And just like, you got to split everything down the middle. You got to split everything down the middle. So it's like, boom, there you go, TB. You got to split everything down the middle. So it's like, I don't think the team joint work unless it's husband and wife. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Diggy Down Brown.
What's that name?
So what do I owe the privilege, bro? You know what? You bogus, bro.
Why I'm bogus, bro? Why you ain't got no background, bro? You look, come on.
I've been
man.
slipping, bro.
Dog.
Look at me, bro.
Man.
Don't I look whooped out here, bro? They down here. They out here getting on your boy, man. Hold on, let me solo it for a second, bro. They out here getting down on me. G, I'm out here bad, bro. My cover was blown. They blew my cover.
You the police, man.
Hey, you know it. You know it, Lisa. Let me put him back on the screen. Look. How niggas do? Oh, damn. I removed him by accident. My bad. I removed you by accident. Listen, look. You see it, Lisa? Came in here to cause nothing but trouble.
My freaking screen coming apart.
Yeah, you got the nerve to be
man,
talking
bro.
about me. Come on, bro. Don't come over here and get ghetto on my channel, G.
Bro, I'm working. I just got out of the gym, man. I got to put my numbers up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
there's that. You need. So I've just been working, man. That's it. I've just been working.
come on, man. Turn all your lights on, man. Why you got all the lights off? You ain't even.
Nah,
come on,
man,
bro.
It's good, man. I've been working in the gym, and it's fine. I don't need it to be perfect right now.
See, yes, they come on my channel. This how they treat me. But listen, it's cool.
I'm looking very tight. I'm looking very tight right now.
Hey, be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, vegan superhero. We here.
Why I got to be all that?
Hey, we pull it. Listen, brother. I'm just trying to say that I'm supporting you. I'm here in full support.
You're in full support of me. Bro, I mean, listen, I came over here for a few reasons. All right.
Here we go.
I shouldn't be over here because you got a lot of beef going on and all that. So hold on, let me fix my light because I got my light messed up. Hold on.
Yeah, man. Go on and handle your business, man. I'm gonna put it on a solo joint, man, so they can't see everything you're doing. We can still hear you though. I didn't mute you. But listen, man. If you coming over here for what I think you coming over here for, man,
I'm just asking questions, bro.
Just save it, dog.
I mean, you talk to the feds, you can't talk to me. What you mean?
Listen, man, I ain't called the show. You call it for this, okay? That's not what I meant by you. You don't get to call it because
I don't get to call it.
You get to call out. You want to call out mess.
I'm asking a simple question.
Okay.
Can I ask a simple question? Let me crank my thing up a little bit. Make sure my stuff is
Go ahead, bro.
Man,
welcome to Podcast of That Tribe. Hold on, let me give you the whole joint.
This is my question with you. Have you decided what your channel is going to be? Because on one end, you know, people are kind of expecting the mess, and then on this end, you like, nah, I don't want to do no mess. I'm good on that. I don't want to do no mess. All right, then which one is it? Is it mess or not? You choose.
Is that it on the question?
That's the question. Why you got to do all this just to switch from screens, bro? You don't have to call your screen movements out. Just click the button.
Listen, man. Listen. I'm not as good as. What can I say? I'm not as good as you, sir.
Yeah, that's.
I'm not as good as you and the rest of the YouTube truckers or the truckers on YouTube, whatever they want to be called. I'm not as good as y'all. I suck. Okay, I'm the police.
Right.
You know?
That's not.
I'm snitching on everybody.
That's a fact. That's
I'm
right.
calling all the jobs.
So you was the one calling job.
Like I say, they blew. Hold on, look at me, bro. Look at me, man. They blew my cover, bro. King Trucker, what's up, bro? I ain't heard from you in a long time, bro. What's up, man?
Then you gonna hit people be like, yo, that's how it is. Like, bro, we don't even know where you been, bro. Where you been?
Man, who you talking about, King the Trucker?
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't heard from him since I name dropped him. I name dropped him when I got into the beat, trying to pull him into it. He disappeared on me, man. Come on, G. I tried to drag him right in there with me. King said, nope, that nigga got super little.
You're quiet. He said, I've been busy staying out the way. Look, man, that's what all of us trying to do.
Yo, is that echo coming from your end? Yes, it is.
No, because I didn't turn the, hold on. Your stuff ain't together. So when I'm dealing with you, I got to go in here and turn the echo.
No, don't say when we go. There we go. Thank you, sir.
I had to turn the echo. I had to turn the echo cancellation.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Exactly. I had to cut it off because your stuff ain't together.
Okay.
So what's up, man? You got me on the live. What's up?
So okay.
That noise.
King the Trucker, hold on for a second because I got you on the background noise. I'm gonna call you right back. Don't go nowhere, G. Because I'm about to bring you in. We finna get started because I see TB. I know what he came in here for. So just hold on for me, all right, King?
I'm just trying to live.
Bro.
Don't go nowhere, G, because I'm about to name drop you.
I'm gonna stay in the queue.
Yeah, just stay in the queue, bro. Pay attention because I'm definitely gonna drop your name. Okay.
For what?
You in it? Yup. You in it? I don't care.
I'm finna go.
No, don't go nowhere. So listen, I know what you want to do, bro.
What do I want to do, bro? Explain it to me.
No.
Huh?
What I know you want to talk about the inevitable. I just call it the inevitable. Okay. I'm not even gonna call it the inevitable. I know you want to talk about the live from yesterday. But first, I'm gonna address one thing before I even get into it, because I'm gonna get into it because we on podcasts now. We're not on Diggy Down Brown, you know what I'm saying, and New Regime and all that. So they don't watch me. They don't care nothing about this.
Right.
So you saying right line, you know they watch everything, man. The feds is out here, man.
It's all you. I'm waiting on you to get it out. Like, you looking nervous out here in the street.
I'm not nervous. I'm gonna say one thing though. You bogus for doing the show today when I'm busy about the sex toys. I really wanted to, bro.
I didn't know you was even busy, bro. The link was out there. You could have came in.
How you do the sex doll joint without me, bro?
Bro, that's behind the pantry. That's behind the wall, but man.
Okay, I'm moving right along. I had to pick that bone though, because I was a little hot when I saw that joint earlier. When I went on the Patreon today and I saw that joint, I was like, this MF. This MF. Anyway, so moving right along. So the other day, I'm trying to think, am I even gonna name names? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring King in, but I'm gonna mute his mic. King, you in here, but I got your mic muted because of the background noise. So you in the show. I don't know why. When I bring people in, instead of their logo being on the screen with us, it's not. Anybody that just do audio only. I'm sure that's a setting that I accidentally turned off because before it used to bring their logo up here with us. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So hold on. First of all, shout out to Michael Israel for sending the Cash App. Good looking, bro. I appreciate it. I only reason I put this Cash App screen up there, to tell you the truth, is because the screen was looking a little plain when I took it down so we could show the names. I didn't even want to. I started to take that out because, like I said, I wasn't even gonna ask for Cash Apps because the ops is getting on me about begging and calling the police. So listen, let's get right into it, okay? Day before yesterday. Was that yesterday, baby? Day before yesterday? Huh? That was yesterday? Jeez, I've been out here getting it. I've been out here hustling. I'm working hard. Listen here, people. Look at me, man. I don't even know what day it is. So listen, yesterday, somebody decided to make a video called, hold on, let me get my facts together because I want all of this to be documented properly. It was like shush. Hold on. I'm finna tell y'all right now. Give me a second. Stay with me, people. I got y'all. I ain't going nowhere. We got time because we're gonna get messy.
I ain't said nothing.
So we got time. You gonna say something.
I ain't said nothing at all.
Let's go to my man. Shush. They're listening. Okay. Ducking the law. That's the name of the video. Ducking the law. But the thumbnail said, shush, they're listening. And that's true. I was actually listening. So you know what I'm saying? But ducking the law, which was a good play on words with my name or whatever. And I gotta give props where props is due. I'm gonna be honest. I laughed the whole damn show. And for who all don't know, I'm talking about Mr. Pennywise. Decided to do a live, and I knew it was coming because I mentioned his name on the Messy platform. Okay, King, where you go, G? Don't disappear, because I'm about to drag your name in there. So listen. I go on the Messy platform, aka Trucker Brown. For all y'all that don't know, that's watching right now. YouTube, Trucker Brown, subscribe, hit the likes, all that good stuff, all the commercial stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's the Messy channel. That's my messy, when I want to get into the mess. That's why I go. So the other day, I'm on the messy side of things, because y'all know how I get down over here on podcasts that I try. And I'm talking about Kim K and, Usher Bucks and, and hand out the lady that took $1.2 million, didn't want to give it back. Just good conversation with my people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I brought up his name and I told him honestly what I thought about the content and why I don't listen as much, because it's the same thing. It's not entertaining because it's a whole lot of talking about people's shit. And that's just not entertaining for me, which is what I'm doing right now, which I hope it's entertaining to y'all because I don't like doing this shit. So hopefully y'all do send me some cash apps because I'm going to do the messy shit that y'all, it seemed like people want to see. I ain't going to say y'all, but a lot of people subscribe to the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into it. I mentioned them. I said what I thought about the content, and I said what I thought about somebody else's content who I don't know if he listened or he just purposely not mentions my name on purpose, which is smart on his part because it's just little old me, bro. I got 200 subscribers. Who am I? I ain't even got 200. He said I can't even talk to him until I get to what, 250? 250? Don't even mention his name until I get to 200, 250. All right, I feel you on that. Big dog talk. You know what I'm saying? Roo, roo, roo.
Right.
Put the little dogs in their place. All right, I'm a little dog. All right, I got you.
Facts.
Oh, here you go. See, you know what I'm saying? So listen. So I'm like, I don't want to get into a tongue wrestling match with this nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling my honest opinion. If you could be respectful and we could be respectful about things that you don't like on the platform, we could do that any day. You could call in here now. You know what I'm saying? Let me drop the StreamYard again just in case somebody listening. You never know. Because when he was talking about me, I dropped the comment like, hey, I'm in, I'm watching. So while you on here putting on the show, I just want you to know, ain't no secret, nigga. I'm watching. I want to see the show. It's, and I thoroughly enjoyed it, bro. All I was missing was some fucking popcorn. That's it. I had my icy cold drink. All I needed was my buttery popcorn. So I basically went on the messy side of things, said how I felt about the content. And now that we on my platform, because you express how you don't like when I throw the word talent around, okay? So let me break that down, okay? Because that's something that I feel like I need to break down, okay? And we all entitled to our opinions. Am I correct? We all entitled to our opinions.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Why do
I don't know. I don't hear no echoing. You hear yourself?
I do hear myself. Like you're having the playing out loud. All right, now it's gone. I say the talent thing because I mean that's my opinion. Like you said, it's just an opinion thing. I don't think anything that's Jigaboo and is talented. I can't. I'm a nip dude. I don't mess with busters. I can't integrate. I can't play in and out of Jigaboo and not. I can't do that. That's just me personally. Some people can. So
listen, that's not what so let me reiterate it, okay? That's why I want to address it, okay?
Okay.
You can't stand hearing the word talent mentioned with this particular guy because it's jiggaborn to you, right?
Oh yeah.
But that's not what I'm talking about when I say the man has some talent. What I mean is his video editing, and like earlier on when I first started watching him, what he was putting up the YTTA or whatever the fuck he was representing. I can't even remember what all like the letters they was flashing his picture, and he like, you know, got all the everything flashing. The music was sounding crispy. His intros, like, I'm not gonna stunt, bro. I'm not a fucking hater. This shit was nice to me. I'm like, yo, he got his shit together. It looked good. I'm not gonna. If a nigga is tight, I'm gonna say, if a nigga does something I like or I find entertaining, I'm going to tell the truth. I'm not gonna not say it's not entertaining because I don't like you. I could say fuck you after I say that if I feel that way, but I'm still gonna say, yo, that shit was dope, what you did, but you know, the other shit was corny. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be, just give my opinion about it. And who gives a fuck? It's my opinion. Opinion are like assholes. Everybody got one, and they all stink. So at the end of the day, that's all I was saying. Was like in the beginning, I could appreciate what he was doing on the editing side, and I thought that was a talent. I thought that was really good. He's better at the shit than I am, so that's why I'm giving the man his credit where he deserves it. But like I said before, I don't get into the shit, the main shit that you pretty much is saying. Like, I don't want to hear the fucking coon shit, like the talking about each other shit. I don't want to hear that shit either. I don't like that shit either. In the beginning, it was kind of funny because I don't think he was talking about no exact person. And like I say, I hear what he's saying. I kind of agree with him with the keep my name out your mouth shit. You absolutely right, bro. But I'm not trying to diss you. I'm not trying to come at you. And like I said in the live before, you made your comical or whatever you know, I don't know how you want to classify it, but I felt it was comical with the ski mask and shit on and saying you breaking the law and staying away from the law and doing all these word flips on my day. And this shit was funny. I ain't gonna lie. I was in that bitch laughing. I was in my truck laughing. Now, at the end of the day, what I was saying that led up to you making that video was I don't want to get into a tongue wrestling match with you. And I do give you the credit where I think you deserve the credit. Whereas maybe you give me the credit in your first video when you mentioned my name, you said, I like how he be going in on the bitches. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
But other than that,
of course he was like that.
Right. Hey, that's, you know, of course, you know. But you know, he's entitled to his opinion. But far as the other shit, he's saying, but you fucking with dude, you know what I'm saying? And I don't fuck around and all that, you know. I'm like, okay, that's your opinion. I can't make you, I can't twist your arm, I can't change you to like
you have to fully subscribe to Koonin for me, fuckers. And you weave it in and out.
I hear you.
And until you have the complete Jigabooanic indoctrination, you can't go over it. I mean, it's a commitment. Like, you ain't committing. You got to commit to loser shit. And once you commit to loser shit, then they will embrace you. Or this is the way you can get it. You got to like diss me and you got to fall out. Right? So then, even though he had videos, him and his peoples had videos with dicks in your mouth, right? Then they'll embrace you after you submit to being scared, which I don't know if you would or not. That's not for me to call out. But like I said, I don't fuck with busters. I can't integrate. I'm sorry, I can't do that. I'm at a point in my life where you can't coon and me register you as anything good. I just can't do that. I know the damage it does.
Yeah, that's a fact though.
I know the damage. It's like saying, oh, well, you know, I'm just gonna use this person as a quick flip of the tongue because I think people can understand it. It's like saying, you know, I'm cool with Sosa and Chief Keef, and to try to ignore the amount of bodies that came after that became prevalent. You can't do it.
That's why, and that's what I was saying on the platform, where there's actually a lot of people that tune in Like we got 25 people in here listening right now. Okay. On the other platform, we got somewhere around, sometimes they get close to what, like 200, maybe you would say on a good day.
They can get to 260.
Yeah, 260. So we got way more people in there. And that's what I was saying on the other platform. I don't want to get into a tug and wrestling match with motherfuckers. Like, I don't want my day to start off. I come in here and set up all these lights and all this bullshit, and I get on here and say, fuck this nigga. And I ain't with that shit. It's stupid. It don't bring us nothing. It's enough money for all of us, dog. I don't hate that man. And you know what I'm saying? I ain't finna get on here and say fuck him and all that. Now,
it's your fault, though.
Why?
Because you decided to come on my show live. You knew what it was from jump. If you were not trying to be in no wrestling match, you should have never came on my show. And you damn sure should have came back every time. It's over, bro. That's it.
Now, I will say this, okay? I shouldn't have said nobody's name. I don't think me coming on the show.
That was enough, bro.
Because they like Phil, man.
Like
where the fuck is Phil, old quiet ass at anyway? He always hiding when it's go time. Like, I ain't gonna lie. When I was doing the messy shit, I wouldn't call it messy, just stating my opinion. Phil was right there, like, yeah, right, facts, woo, woo, woo. He right there kind of backing me up on the shit. They ain't say shit about Phil.
People like Phil, dude. What are you gonna do?
They like that nigga. And I ain't mad because I like Phil. I get why they like him. He's a good fucking guy. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
hell of a guy.
You picked the side, bro. And you gotta accept the side that you picked. They're not going.
Look at this shit. Oh, like, it's true though.
Like everybody loves Phil. It is what it is.
It is what it is. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to that nigga that dropped the Cummins engine on you today. You weren't expecting that. That shit came out of the blue.
That was whack.
Whack. You know.
I'm hating on that.
I was in the motherfucking.
I seen you.
Let's go. We'll get that Dodge, baby, with the Cummins in it. Anyway.
Well, listen, none of these things really matter because the people we're talking about have no influence. You know, you have to address it the way it's addressed. You can say that, I'm going to keep it true. The people we're talking about are not influential. So it's really nothing you have to even explain. It's like the wino at the end of your block being like, I don't fuck the law. And it's like, dude, you're a wino. Like what? How is that really gonna affect you? It really isn't. I've proven. I've been in back and forth with these dudes, and I'm still standing. And their stuff is just pathetic. It's like it's all pathetic. At the end of the day, it's all pathetic. And the reason why the cooning thing pisses them off so much because it is true. It is very true. Like I've said a million times before, there are all type of races on here making videos.
Facts.
If you go through all their diss records, what is the color of the people they tear down?
Yeah, facts.
It's simple as that. Now they'll say, well, I went up against the Ike Stevens and the Little Dogs, and I went up against all of it. When I was going up against them, all of them was quiet. I'm going to say this because this is what I believe, because most Jigabooonic coons in the Coonic order, most of these coons, they love and fear white people. That's the fact. They love and fear white people, but they feel okay to let their aggression go with people of their own kind. It's just self-hate, bro. That's all it is. Because if that was the case, why aren't you jumping from different area and calling them out? All you do is go from nigga to nigga to nigga to nigga to nigga to nigga to nigga and talk about it. That's all you fucking do. It's cooning, bro. It's all it is. It's cooning. Everything bad is good. Everything good is bad. Drink on my live. This nigga trying to do better. He's a bitch. He's a faggot. He's all this. But drink. Fuck bitches. Oh, I like everything. All the things law talk about. All the things law talk about. I like when he gets on bitches. So you like when he talks bad about bitches. I don't. Everything he says. It's jigabooing, bro. It's cooning. Call it what it is. And I think in our sector, if we start calling cooning, it won't be cool no more. That's why I don't integrate. You're not gonna get me to do it. I don't give a fuck if this nigga can walk on the tightrope. Then that's just tightrope cooning.
So let me ask you another question, okay? Because I know you saw I know you saw how he got down. I mean, do you feel any type of way about him getting down on your mans like that, man?
Who?
About Pennywise getting down on your man's lawn, calling on the police, man. I mean, do you feel? How does it make you feel? I mean, that's your man 50 grand. I mean, law your man 50 grand.
I feel that it's a testament of immaturity. I don't feel any way about it because the person we're talking about is homeless. You know, I remember in the movie Equalizer where he was like, "Let me tell you how I feel about you. You're like lint or a bottle cap that needs to be discarded." It is. What does it mean? He's gonna come on live and cuss into the screen. What happens now? Like that? I don't feel. I feel nothing. Nothing. What can I feel, bro? That's how. See, you people think that the best way to get back at somebody is to come back with a diss track with a lot of cussing. The best way to get back at somebody is indifference. It has to be sent to me. And I keep the records of who sends what. It's not like like it's sent to me and says, go to this number. That's literally how it's sent. They're talking about law from 22 to 45. Like that's how it's sent to me.
Bro, hold on. Let me just say something real quick, bro. I'm getting kind of proud of myself because I'm starting to get shit like that. Like people will put in like 00.45. And then they'll put their comment about 00.45.
Now don't get it twisted. People are doing the same thing to him. See, the real people, the real culprits, if once you take the players out of it, are the in-betweeners.
Mm-hmm.
They're the people who watch both and send messages to both. Those are the real fuckers. They don't have no skin in the game, but they sit back and they eat. You know, that's it. The opposite of love is empty, pretty much.
Look at what I'm doing out here for you, man. You know, I'm your man, bro. You know, but whatever, I ain't. You know, some would say you left me hanging out to dry like a wet dog. You know what I'm saying? But,
and let me explain who would say that. Weak people. Ain't nobody looking to get you. I left you out to hang on a dude saying words. Like, bro, you 40 years old from Chicago. If that took you down, how the fuck did you make it out of Chicago?
Exactly, it didn't take me. That's a good point. I don't even have nothing to say, Nick.
Now,
basically that.
Now, peep game. When they were calling my old lady prostitutes and everything like that, how many people made videos? How many people did what? How many people made videos about that being a terrible thing to do to a black woman?
I said it on the platform. I mean, I definitely came to the defense of like, man, why would you do that? Like, I'm not finna go and talk about people's mamas and old ladies and like.
I understand that, but we're talking about in general. The question is not many because when it's
yeah. Like how many people in the YouTube world is what you're saying?
None. And let me explain to you why. Because jigaboos are scared of stronger jigaboos. That's how it works. I can tell. A part of being a coon is cowardice. That's a part of it. Every single beef I've had, I've hit directly. I don't need you to speak for me in any of those things. But what I'm saying is this. When people are talking about my black woman a certain way, calling her all type of names and everything like that, I sat there and dealt with that on my own. Now, when it comes down to it on this is just a turn of a phrase. It's not that serious. None of it is really serious. But what I've shown y'all,
it's not.
What I've shown y'all is how the realest and the quote unquote hardest people are harmless. They're harmless, dude. They have no influence whatsoever.
Okay, so let me ask this question. Okay? Because we're gonna get to the root of it. Because now I'm kind of dragged into it, or whatever the case may be. I'm whatever. I could care less. But at the end of the day, I still do have questions, and I'm sure my listeners that love me and love podcasts at Trying is like, how did I get myself in a sticky situation? And I want to know what's the root of it. Why does he even hate you so much? Where he just like, your old lady is this and that nigga's a sucker and all of that shit. And now that I'm affiliated with you, I'm the police. I'm a sucker. Like, why did it start? Where was the start point? Can we at least pinpoint a year, a time, a date, if y'all out there listening, can we get a 0.45 of this video so we know who said what to who first? Who mentioned whose
See, these
platform first? What was the problem?
let me tell you why you can't pinpoint that. It is the same way when a person gets a scholarship and they come home and then somebody kills them on the block. It's just simply, you're out of here and I want to stop it. That's it. Or, and the same thing is too, we're dealing with a faction of people, meaning niggas. You're dealing with a faction of people who categorically, who literally do not know how. Just how you don't know how to do Chinese arithmetic, they don't know how to show appreciation. The only thing they understand is conflict. So, that's it. That's the only way they can even express themselves. So even if they did say, oh, and you know they fucked with me because for their first two companies was my first. So you know they fuck with you, but at the same time, they can't, they can't, bro. Like, if you gave them every way to do it, they physically couldn't do it. They couldn't be like, I fuck with you. They can't do that shit. That's all it is. And let me bring it back. It's cooning. Every time you say something, it's gonna lead right back to Jigaboo because that's what Jigaboos do. White ice is colder, whatever you want to call it. It goes back to cooning. They don't like me. First of all, because I'm living with them. Let's get out of that. Number two, I'm black. I'm unapologetically black. And I'm still getting numbers like I'm not supposed to be getting. Period. That's all it is. It's like, how is he growing up that? What's going on? That's all it is, bro. Another thing I do is I smile every day. I'm not going through their problem like section.
I mean, I could, if I knew it was gonna get into this, I could have pulled up some clips, some of the benevolent king. I hate that fucking word too. I always fuck that word up when I say it on live, but I'm diving out on the cliff today, people. When you get into the benevolent king shit, you know what I'm saying? That's when it get kind of like interesting for me because it's like, I get what you're saying, but like you can only poke at the bear for so long until the fucking bear bites you back. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I hate that there's no definitive fucking answer. Who started this shit?
Nigga, the Willie Lynch letters. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. You
What
keep
Willie?
Let me explain why. You keep categorizing me. You keep putting people in categories as normal people. Gary Vaynerchuk says, don't pay attention to what your friends and peers say, and especially not your parents, because they're sick and want to see you fail. Because they are sick and want to see you fail. Okay? The Willie Lynch letter says, put the light against the dark and the old against the young and the woman in the front of the house, man in the back, tall against the smaller. It says all that. And he says, if you do this, it will last 1,000 years. He said that 300 years ago. This is jigabooing. It is. I'll give you a perfect example. How many country music singers got shot over?
It's a good point, bro.
When did Garth Brooks' Sprinter get shot up?
I think about that shit all the time. It's a good question.
When did Trace Atkins go into a place and get knocked out?
Listen, I think about that shit all the time. It's a good question because these niggas ain't out here doing that shit to each other. You absolutely right. Just something about rap music that I definitely, it just is what it is.
It is something about descendant of chattel slavery, which is the American black person. It's something about that culture and that learning which makes them fucking do that, dog. That's all the fuck it is, bro. And once you get in, it's like all this. Even if you look at someone who talks about, who does country music, they can get millions of dollars for 40 years, bro. 40 years. And not one beef came to where they got shot. But niggas can't, Excelsior was on top for 8 months, bro. It's the same thing. It's in niggas. It ain't in nothing else. No reason for it, no nothing.
I don't get it, bro. I mean, I do, but I don't. You know, of course I get it. I'm 4 years old. I've been growing up and I've been raised in this culture. I get it, but I don't get it. You get what I'm saying? I'm not oblivious to the bullshit. I understand what I understand it, but I don't understand. I don't like it. I don't understand this shit.
It's easy to deal with once you elevate your mind past it. When people hear me talk like this, they say I'm a racist. I'm not a racist. I'm a realist. I'm a realist. There's a reason why when you in the wrong part of Chicago, you on guard, and once you get over there to where the Bulls stay, you ain't even looking through the rearview mirror. Why is that? Why is that?
I attribute it to the poverty, you know, but I know it's deeper. It's deeper than that. I get it. I understand that. I get it. It's deeper than that. But
if we're all in poverty, then why wouldn't you go across town to where the non-poverty people at and rob them? Because bingo. A nigga, let me tell you
to do that shit. I know.
A nigga killed 15 niggas straight, tatted on his chest, and a white police officer will pull up and he'll get on the floor for him like that.
Facts. But see, this is the thing, okay? And I'm gonna go ahead and throw this into the show because I've let King skate long enough. All right. Ooh. He puts on here. This is why I don't have a page too messy for me, and I'm too player for this kind of shit. Now I agree, King. I like you. You my homie. All right. In the YouTube world, you one of the dudes I fuck with. Tough. We've had plenty of conversations. And I congratulated you many times on your many successes and what you're doing out here in the Bentley. You know what I'm saying? But this the thing. Even you who say you're not too player for this shit, you was over there just enjoying content. Going back and forth, not trying to really contribute to the mess, and still got drug in there. It still fuck you too.
Do you know why?
Hold on. Because I just want to address King because, like
I'm telling you why he got drug into it.
Because I'm about to solo you out so you could tell us. But I just wanted to know. I just want King to know the day that I got sucked back into the shit. That I see you just called back in. I'm gonna pull you in. I'm gonna let TB say his piece, and then I'm gonna bring you in so that you can rebuttal what I'm saying. Because the day that I was honest enough to fucking say what I thought about the content. At the same time, giving credit where I thought credit was due. You know what I'm saying? But who the fuck am I? You know, I ain't the one that can approve credit. But at the same time, just giving my opinion and not trying to call people out their names or none of that shit. But just saying how I felt about the content. Now, you were saying that's why I don't do, you know, when I said all of that shit, you rebutted with, you know, stop throwing the talent word around, which I get your point with that because of the content itself with the cooning and tearing niggas down. I don't like that part. That's why I stopped fucking with it. Now, you also mentioned though, that's why you can't be neutral. That's why I don't do neutral. I don't do it. And see, and I was name dropping King the Trucker because King the Trucker was neutral. He was he used to be.
And he caught her straight from his neutrality.
Yeah, he caught it straight from his neutrality, which I can't really go back and dig up every video and say where did King the Trucker go wrong, or nor do I care or think that he went wrong. I have no fucking clue, and I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, because it's all YouTube shit. But at the same time, I'm gonna let you go ahead and say, but that's what I was saying. Like you had touched on, that's why you can't be neutral. That's why I don't do neutral, because of the fucking mess. It's always some bullshit. And that's when I name dropped King the Trucker, because he caught a straight bullet just from being on both channels. So
the reason why you cannot be neutral, because you're on one side, which is cooning, and you're on another side, which is speaking prosperity and do better. The cooning side is innately going to be mad at the people doing better, and you're rolling in both circles. So even if the progressive side says, all right, he going over there, but he ain't saying nothing ridiculous, the other side ain't gonna let it be. And so you see that right there? That's exactly why that content exists. They want that.
I know.
And let me tell you why they want it. They want it because they don't got no skin in the game. They don't have no skin in the game. But if it was they old lady pictures up and all that other type of stuff, then they'd be like, oh, this is wrong and I'm too. No. People like to see negative, painful stuff. Right. They like to see that, especially when it ain't got nothing to do with them. They're all for the rap shit and all that until they look cousin die. They all for
Right.
the gang banging shit until their little brother gets shot. They all for it when it don't affect them. That's how they do.
Right.
Now my thing is with the King thing, bringing it back with the King thing. You're in one place, you ain't bothering nobody, but they're gonna fuck with you because it's like, yo, you in a portion we can't get to, and you're supposed to. Because remember, it's inclusion. You're supposed to hate them like we do. If you don't, then you are an enemy de facto. That's how it works.
King, you in here? What's good, my guy?
What's good, man? I'm
Man,
just
I'm
out
just
here
sitting here.
working, staying out the way, man.
Yeah,
And I
you
just get
disappeared on
thrown in
us.
the middle of shit. Okay,
Yeah,
so look,
man.
let me put this out one more final last goddamn time. Okay, look, everybody knows. Can y'all hear me good? First
Yeah,
off,
we can hear you.
okay, so look, everybody knows that I always been a TV supporter, right? I always
Mm-hmm.
supported TV. I went over to Guilty Pay because it was some different content. But when the jigaboo and stuff, as TB called it, I wasn't never with none of that. So it was like I never had beef with nobody because even if them two had beef with each other, it had nothing to do with me. I was just being mutual because I was just supporting both people. Like I support Rich, like I support Shake World. I support a lot of black people on YouTube besides just them two. They ain't the only two people that I be in on their page. Like, look, you got a page right now, right? I'm over
Mm-hmm.
here from time to time when I can catch you.
Right.
Because 9 times out of 10, you more over on TV page than you are on your own. I can only catch some of y'all sometimes. So the thing is
Right.
that I don't go nobody page being messy. I don't play both sides of no fence because when one person talk about the other, I stay the fuck out of it because it has nothing to do with me. So when am in the middle of stuff because I be up there when people talking about shit, it make it seem like that I'm in the middle of everything, and I'm not because people want to say that I said this about them and I said that about them. I never said anything. People took what I said People took what I said, like, let's just say I said facts on something. I didn't say facts toward what you were talking about him on. We were talking about the other guy. But he thought that I was talking about him because the subject was more about him at the time. But that ain't what I was saying facts to. I was saying facts to the other part when we were talking about the other dude, when he was talking about black women. So some kind of way it got mixed up on what I was saying, but at the end of the day, I really don't care who beef with nobody because it has nothing to do with me. Because as long as ain't nobody talking about me or whatever the case may be, because I ain't on nobody page to talk about nobody. It's content. It's trying to help people when you can. Because I'm all about helping. Period. Because I know how the trucking industry is. I've been in it for years. I know all about trucking. If I could sit up there and lend a hand out on helping people, I would do that. You know what I'm saying? Now all the little messy stuff that be going on or whatever, because I was over on guilty shit and I used to be up there talking, but it wasn't bad about for nobody at
Mm-hmm.
all. So I don't have nothing against no one. Now, look, now before you came along and all this other stuff or whatever, bro, them boys
Mm-hmm.
been beefing with each other for 4 years.
Yeah, I know. I've been
For
watching, bro.
years.
I used to just be a watcher.
I
I used
mean,
to be a guy with the.
but I never said nothing bad about nobody, period. But if anybody took that I said something bad about them, then they was listening wrong. But either way it go, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it was wrong about what he did, what they was doing with TB girl, talking about she a stripper, prostitute, all this other extra jazz, or whatever the case may be. But like I said, but see with me with guilty was he's a good creator. He do take his time to create little cartoons and dance and do the DJ thing in the back. That shit
Mm-hmm.
was hella funny. It's just
Mm-hmm.
content. It's just fun as shit. But some people have their ways of dealing with certain things. And I'm not against what TB have against him or what he have against him or any of that or whatever the case may be. I just not the guy to get in between nobody's shit.
Yeah,
see
you
what I'm-
still caught us, and you still caught
Still called a
straight
stray.
bullet.
And this goes back to what I say. This goes back to what I say. You can't do that. You can't do it. You even if you want to do it and you feel like, but it has nothing to me. It's this. Okay, let's compare it to gang violence. How many of them kids really don't got nothing to do with nothing? It don't matter. That's irrelevant. That's not how it works. Either you over there or you over here. And once you keep being over here a lot, then you gonna catch a stray from the opposite direction, which is what happened. It don't really matter really what's right or what's wrong. You hear me? But it's like this: if you cool with somebody and they're doing something at the expense of somebody else, they're gonna take it as, well, you over there with them while you're doing that. Then it is what it is. It's up, and that's how they handle it. And that's how people usually handle stuff. Like, it's, to me, I think it's all funny because, you know, we're talking about people who have no influence. Like, it's like, what are we talking about? And I hate to say it, Coonan. It is Jigaboo Coonan. And if that means nothing to you, that means you don't understand the meaning of the word. And if you don't understand the meaning of the word, you're Coonan. Because a part of Coonan is not knowing.
No, we lost King. I don't know what the hell happened. He's
so I think it's all funny that light skin got pulled into it. And, I think it's hilarious. I think
it's funny too. I actually, like I said, I enjoyed the actual. I think it's funny too. I also think that, see, this is my battle with the whole thing, right? How easy would it be for me to creatively make videos about people that oppose the shit that they see on, let's say, your channel? I ain't even gonna throw everybody else in that is your Conrad, should I say? You know what I mean? Right. I'm not even gonna throw in all your Conrads. I'm just gonna say your channel and the people that come on it. You know what I mean? Not their channel, but just your channel and the people that come on it. How easy would it be for me to just say, oh, these my guys, these are all my buddies, and then I can make funny ass content and crack jokes about the ops or the people that have a problem with you and all of your Conrads, which I just so happen to fall into being one of your Conrads, right? And my whole thing is, though, when I build my platform, before I even decided to what's the word I want to look for? Before I decided to make content with you on a regular basis, I had already had ideas of my own about creating a platform. Matter of fact, me and this guy, my Uncle Henry, my Uncle HB, we had been talking about plenty of platform ideas, which he's in the midst of knocking out his own platform or whatever the case may be. And he's trying to keep a tight lid on the name of it and everything, because he's come up with theme songs and all type of shit that he's in the process of doing for his platform, talking about boxing. So when he was thinking about his platform, I said, hey, why don't me and you do a show as well? And he's like, well, what's it going to be about? And I was saying it was going to be exactly what my platform is about. Just general conversation about modern times, about, you know, current events. And that's it. And then every now and then we could bring in artists or people that are professionals or people that are masters at their trade, whatever that trade may be, whether we have a financial advisor on, whether it be, I have my cousin on who's a current activist, and I mean, like, not no bullshit activist, like Angela Davis activist. Like, this man is like, anytime there's some Jenna 6 or Ferguson shit, that he's there, ground zero type nigga, you know what I'm saying? And have him come on and talk. That's what my platform was supposed to be about. The people, not so much trucking, you know what I mean? We could talk about trucking for sure, because I'm a truck driver and I know a lot about trucking, but I don't want it to just be a trucking channel like Trucker Brown. You know what I mean? Now, how easy, I don't think people realize how easy it would be for me to turn this whole podcast shit into a trucking podcast And on top of it, do the funny skits and the videos and shit and wear costumes or do whatever the case may be, which I plan on doing a lot of that little shit, but not to diss people, but just to make the content funnier. You know what I'm saying? Play characters and all of that. I don't think people know how easy that shit is. But yet they're easily entertained. You know what I mean? By the shit.
What you're discussing is low-hanging fruit. That's what it's called. It is low-hanging content. It is easy to do that. If you want to start a channel, there's 3 things you're going to do. You talk about famous people in a negative way. You can do some very blue comedy. People in the hood be like. You can do that, and you'll get subs. Why? Because there's more stupid people than there are exceptional people. Exceptional people are valued so high because they are rare. So there's more dumb people to do the content for. So that thought process that you're having is actually the way we do content is limiting us. Because if we were really trying to pop, we would figure out the metrics. What do people want to see? And it would slide us right into the coon joint, and we would have lots of it that quick. It's that simple. But you come on here, you got a good setup. You just talk about rappers, and you out of here. You probably going to watch it back, but you out of here.
Yeah, I told you how I feel about that shit, though. I live in Chicago, so I'm not.
Ain't no point in playing with it. Or you can talk about how to get girls or how to be a respectable man and talk about relationships, because niggas only care about 3 things. They care about flashing, sex, and ego. That's all they care about. That's all they care about. So you come on all
violence and violence.
And that goes within the ego, because most of the violence is fueled by what? Ego.
Yeah, he was talking about me type shit. But
that's it.
I just don't think people, like I said, I balance. I battle every day with the. I could come on here and I could drop like a series of maybe like. It probably would take me like 6 videos, 7 videos, and I could get on the battle trucker shit, the diss shit, and I have like a couple thousand subs, just like that.
Oh,
just like fucking that, bro. And it's irritating because, like I keep explaining to people, that is not what I want to be known for. I don't even want shit to do with that shit. It's corny to me. It's corny. But yet when I express my opinion about that type of shit being corny, I still get sucked into it. And I'm fine with that. That's cool. I'm cool with it. Because like I said, to me, in all honesty, that was tasteful. What he did wasn't like the shit that y'all be going through, where he doing all this shit with 2 Fly, which I don't like it. It ain't even entertaining to me. I don't even laugh when he do that shit. But what he did for me, what he did with my name and shit it's not as disrespectful. It is disrespectful. He is on there saying fuck law, but I mean, I don't really give a fuck about him saying fuck law. But at the same time, I don't want him to actually watch this shit, or one of his subscribers or one of my subscribers, whoever subscribing or whatever, watching the channel, to go on and be like, oh, well, you ain't coming hard enough for him to, even care, or whatever the case may be, and he dig even deeper. And, I ain't using that as an invite to talk about more shit, like get dirty like you do with TB. Like, I'm not with that shit. Like, it's not, you still gonna get the same reaction out of me. I'm not gonna drop no diss tracks. It ain't happening.
You are mature, right? You're a mature man.
I would like to take that credit for that, but I'm gonna be honest. I watched the ignorant shit.
Yeah, but you're not participating. You didn't come on here and do the same thing. That's a mature level. Now, you at 25, what would you have done?
I still wouldn't.
So you were just exceptional your whole life. Well, most people at 25, they're going to react like a 25-year-old.
It ain't an exception. It's just I learned early. Niggas I got killed behind stupid shit like this. And they currently getting killed right now in the rap game behind stupid shit like this. I did learn early. It wasn't because I was just like an exception. It's because I did it and motherfuckers died at an early age. I was dissing motherfuckers and doing shit and throwing down gang signs and shit like that. Slamming motherfuckers sets down, doing all this crazy shit with my fingers. And you know, and I seen motherfuckers get their ass beat or get killed about that shit. So
But see, you're on the internet. You're talking to people who have not seen a reality like that. They believe that this protects them, so they think, well, this is a license to say anything I want.
Good luck with that shit, cause everybody ain't gonna be the type of person that's gonna be like, yeah, man, it's all peaches and cream and pieces and peace, love, and hair. Everybody ain't gonna be nice. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't even gonna be to the point where they just like it could be a nigga like me that get up here and be like, nah, I'm not dissing back. But that don't mean when I see you in a fucking truck stop or like a gas station, what could go down. That's not saying that I'm on that. I'm saying you just don't know. You don't know.
You don't
know. And that's why I'm not dissing. Because I ain't got time for that shit. I don't care. It's not this shit that I'm saying on this damn platform ain't important enough for me to be looking over my back while I'm trying to get some chicken wings out of the pilot. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get my 44 gulp. I'm trying to get my 44-ounce big gulp and shit a fucking raspberry tea.
Slide law. You the police.
Yeah.
Remember that. And walk off and get it on camera. Now they playing that joint. Dang.
And I got raspberry tea all over the fucking
Nigga knocked the raspberry tea out your lungs.
I'd be mad as hell. You think I care about YouTube? No, nigga, I'm gonna be careful because I ain't gonna give a fuck about people seeing the shit on YouTube and talking about me. I might laugh at the shit too. What I am gonna be mad about is I gotta get in my fucking truck with a wet ass raspberry tea outfit. That's gonna piss me off. You know what I'm saying?
Because the truth of the matter is, it isn't the people you're talking about; it's the people that watch them. That's the ones that aren't wrapped to the point. Because if you run into these people, they're not gonna do that. But the people that they're inciting people that's on their side, you don't know what they're gonna do. I've had dudes run up to me in this past 4 years that watch that side and be like, yo, I'm letting you know I'm with so and so and so, and I'll be like, okay, what happens now? And they just like, I just wanted you to know. Okay. Like there's people who are playing games like that. They play games like that.
Because they want to see what's gonna happen.
They want to see what's gonna happen. So when I tell them, well, you're gonna do what you gotta do, and they just walk away. It's like it's the weirdest shit. So it's like they're talking about. I hear myself again. Why don't I hear myself again? It's your side. Do you have that?
I don't think so, bro.
Honestly.
You think it's my side?
Right. So when they're talking about you and they're trying to drum it up and everything like that, they're doing it in a way hoping someone else does it. They're hoping when 8 people catch it.
Can you still hear yourself when I mute?
Yeah. Hold on.
It ain't me then, because I muted my shit over here. I don't.
Yo. Yeah, for some reason, I can hear it.
I can hear you too echoing on your end though, like coming through my headphones.
Whatever.
Let me bring in King Mess though, while you try to figure out and let me just say something too. By the way, put the old mic back on, bro. I don't like that new mic. I don't.
You gotta get over there.
I don't like that new mic, bro. I don't like that new mic, bro. I like the old mic.
I know people said that about the old niggas getting shot. That sounds like some shit was that.
Listen, hold on, King. 1 second. I'm finna bring 2 people in here. I got King the Trucker in the background, and I also got the messiest nigga on earth.
Who was that? Tell me what you gonna do. When the sunshine comes for you.
Yeah, man, I'm with Mike Larry.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when a light skinned nigga comes for you? Bad boy. What you gonna do? Is that
Curtis? Man, that's Curtis, man. I had to
that's
mute
who
him,
I
bro.
thought that was.
He gonna come in singing the Bad Boys theme. Really, that was creative. That was
Right.
creative. Curtis, are you done being messy? Because I'll bring you back in. Okay?
It's
Are you
always
done?
messy.
Well, what's going on? Why y'all catching so
Mm.
much heat out here in these streets, man?
Man.
I know why I am. I'm friends with the ops, so that's why I caught a bullet.
Yep.
Yeah. Apparently.
So y'all hear the feedback now? I fixed it.
Listen, bruh.
You still don't sound as good as low, but you know we'll take it. It's all right.
Where is your mic? Curtis, where is your mic at, bro? You ain't even got the laptop yet. Like you still you on the Blue Parrot talking.
Why you mad at me? Because
Nah.
your sound ain't good.
My sound is perfect. I'm just talking to cats that don't got a good signal. That's all that is.
Listen, bruh. I like the old mic back, but hey, don't shoot me. I don't listen. Just because you got the Joe Rogan joint now,
That's what I'm
I
saying.
like the old
Hey,
joint.
You want to
Hey,
stick
man, I'm not
See,
taking it in.
niggas get to
Hold on.
act in some type of way when they get signed with Sony and shit and get Spotify deals and shit. You know,
So
they
listen-
get to act in this.
So let's
Yeah.
just ask this, okay, Curtis? We're gonna go one by one. Curtis, old Mike or new Mike from TB?
Oh my.
Bang.
I think he cool with the mic he got.
King the Trucker. Oh, no, not okay. You think he cool with the mic he got, but if you had to
But
pick
but
one,
you know what?
Old mic or this
work
mic?
better. Shit, low mic.
King, I'm saying, listen, man.
Yeah,
You see that?
No,
You see
King
that
is-
neutral shit got you a bullet
Yeah,
last time.
exactly.
man.
That's who he is.
Defense,
You
man.
don't never want to just step up and say a side.
Yeah,
Like, you're not
man.
gonna do that.
You can be semi-messy with us. We don't give a fuck. We not gonna take a kill his kids, and we're not finna do all that dumb ass. I'm
Yeah.
not.
Hanging.
If TB mic sound better than mine, I'm not gonna say somebody should shoot King the Trucker at the trucks. Come on, I'm not finna do all that dumb
Look,
ass
they
shit.
just be trying to get you to spend a bunch of money. I'm not about to go pay $500 for a mic that's mathematically the same. I'm just not gonna do it. I'm just not gonna do it. Just Joseph Henry, what's happening?
Hey man, TB been doing this for a long time, bro. So he already know the right gadgets to get.
Facts.
But I'm saying, no, that ain't what I'm asking you. Okay, Curtis King Mess was clear in saying that he thought the old mic was better. Do you think the old mic is better or the new mic is better?
I like the new mic.
Thank you.
That's 1 and 1. Bro.
See, that's the reason why you keep having to lean over to speak, because you don't have a directional mic.
I know. Listen, I ain't got to do all that. See, there you go. Why can't I just bring the mic to me? Why can't I just do this?
Look,
The people can hear me. I don't got to do. Listen, bro. No hands, bro. I ain't got to do none of that.
You got to do something that don't feel neutral just to prove me wrong, right?
You got me all uncomfortable and shit because I don't want to fucking act like I got to be all up on my mic and shit.
Go ahead, lean forward, bro. We get it. Listen, the point is this. You know, really, a lot of the stuff y'all talk about is that Rodecaster that he has. That's really where the gem is coming out of. That's where the sound. You're talking about a sound card. And I ain't go out there and spend a band on that. Like I just ain't had it to go away. Like, I'm not balling like low as at this level.
Or you could just put the old mic back on and sound perfect again. I
mean, dude, this is math. That's what I keep trying to tell you. You keep saying, "Oh, sound." Yeah, but this is a mathematically sound. You understand? Sound is little math, bro. It's a mathematically sound mic. And
I don't like that, man. That must be algebra or some. I mean, that must be trigonometry or some shit. Because I don't like that math.
Listen, my food just arrived, so I can't be on here with y'all all night. You see, I'm looking very tight in my workout game. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
Hey, look. I was really about to say, I could tell that you're going vegan because you ain't eating no meat, and them shirts look kind of big on you now.
Yeah.
I don't see it, but whatever. You know.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing the progress, but whatever. You know.
Hey, listen, bro. It ain't for you.
Man, my man's working out, bro. Hey, look. He's hit me what he's doing.
And then he gonna leave on that note. Oh, what a! I was just about to get on this vegan shit. I was about to get on his vegan ass, but that's all good. It's
And
all
look,
good. I
and
ain't
look,
tripping.
you know, I'm the type of person where I never get into it with nobody over on YouTube.
Right.
It just is what it is, man. You know, everybody got their own little way of dealing with stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, if my man's got some beef, you know, that and it's been going on for years, what can I do to say to stop it?
Yeah.
Between any of them. That's just like when you in the hood and you know you got the Bloods and Crips. I mean, whatever the Bloods got against the Crips and stuff like that, then that's just beef that's just been there for years that you will never be able to stop because it's made for that.
Yeah, that's
You
what I
know,
get for
so
hanging out on. That's what I get for hanging out on the Crip set. I get it. You absolutely right.
and you
That's
know,
what I
and
get
you
for
know,
hanging out on the Crip set, bruh.
and bro, I ain't gonna even lie. When I was younger and I was in the game, bro, I was Blood. You know, but I grew up though because that don't pay bills the right way. I got kids, bro. I got 5 kids.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Bro, I got 4 girls. I got 4 girls and 1 boy, dog. I got to do what's best for my kids now. Like put them in a better environment, even though that ain't always safe either. Because even when you go to schools and stuff like that, I mean, try to put them in the best schools. Them be the most problem schools any fucking way. You know, because it's like no matter where you go, bro, it's gonna be problems wherever you go.
Yeah.
You know,
I
so I
see you
mean,
back there working that crank handle, though. That nigga out here
oh
getting to
yeah,
the bag.
one
This nigga stay
hand.
getting to the bag.
Hey, I got to. But Law, it's
Cranking
really
that
about time for
motherfucker.
me. It's really about time for me to get up out of all this shit. I'm about to be done with you.
I ain't mad at you. We all looking for our escape plan. We
Yeah,
all
and I
looking for
got
our
some
escape
things
plan.
working, dog.
You
Yeah.
well, you know how to find me, bro. Hey, don't hide it, divide it. Let all the folks ride it.
I
You
got
know,
you.
don't be no stranger when it come to danger. You know what I'm saying?
Big facts. What the fuck going on? Is they got
Yeah,
something
but
in the
man,
door? All right, man. Well, look, I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna enjoy the show, man. I'm finna go get me another load, and I'm about to head back to D Town because my week is
I
done.
man, 100, bro. That's a wonderful feeling, bro.
All right, my man. I'll get over to y'all later. I'm gonna stay back and keep watching.
All right, I got you. Hey, yo, so this is what it boiled down to, man. Like I said, to finish off on that subject, I'm not finna be responding back. I mean, we did talk about it today, but I'm not finna go back and forth with that shit. Like I say though, I enjoyed the video though when he, what he did and everything. I ain't gonna lie, I enjoyed it. I didn't think it was too disrespectful. I mean, he said some disrespectful shit, but it wasn't that bad. It was it is what it is. It ain't nothing worse than what I heard. Shit, my baby mama give it to me worse than that every fucking 2 weeks. So I mean, I really ain't. But at the end of the day, I'm not finna get into that shit. That's not what this platform is for. That's not what I'm finna do. Not that I'm better than that nigga or none of that shit. It's just I just don't want to do it. It's boring. It's not creative. It's not fun. It's not fun. It's not creative, and I don't get a challenge out of it. I enjoy doing things that are hard to do. You know what I mean? Not crack jokes about niggas and talk about niggas' teeth and shit like that. Like I could definitely get on that. Niggas being this, niggas being that, niggas being old, niggas being young, niggas being corny, niggas doing this, that, and the third. I mean, we do that shit all day at the crib, but I'm not gonna do it here on YouTube, not on the platform. And I'm not gonna dedicate my platform to nobody like that. Like that shit is just corny to me. But if you want to do it, it's cool. I ain't finna dwell. Like I say, I ain't finna dwell on it. I just kind of wanted, when TB came in, I wanted to talk about it a little bit because, like I said, we on here talking about what y'all want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? If anybody would have said something else, we start talking about the school just now with King, and boom, you get that comment. If not bullets, it's drugs or racism. It's everywhere. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I mean, where are we really fucking safe in America? Nowhere. You go to an all-white school, fucking Columbine, and get your ass murdered. You know what I'm saying? because the kid's getting bullied or he's being gay bashed or some shit. You know what I mean? Like, you just never know, man. You can walk into a bullet anywhere in this fucking country. It's just a terrible thing. You know what I'm saying? You can get into a nice little fight amongst your peers and boom, you got 4 shots in the chest fucking around in Ohio. You in Ohio having a nice little knife fight with your peers. Now you're dead. It happens. It's fucking horrible. Some of the worst shit I've ever seen in my life. It's like, thank God for camera phones, but at the same time, jeez. Camera phones are showing us some ugly fucking shit. I really don't want to see that type of shit, but I'm glad we are able to see it. Because these motherfuckers need to be held accountable for the bullshit that they do. Yeah, man. But yeah, TB came on, so I want to address it. Because really, I ain't gonna lie. I'm super curious on who started the shit between them two niggas. Because they've been doing that shit for years. And now that I fuck with TB, I inherently am a bitch ass nigga and a cop, a police, a snitch, all the fucked up words you could think of that rappers come up and say to each other. That's what I am on other people's content, because I fuck with TB and they already calling TB all of this shit. So it's just like, you know, it is what it is. You know, ain't nothing I could do about that shit. Yeah, to round that up, I'll get back into the Ohio girl, man. What y'all think? I was fucked up. She did have a knife. Yeah, it has been 2 hours, son. Cut it. It's time to go. My girl telling me it's time to go. It's been 2 hours. Y'all want to talk some more? I don't know. Y'all want to talk some more? If y'all want to talk some more, let me know in the comments. I got about 20 people in here. By the way, I should have at least 20 likes on this video, man. And to be honest, it's fucked up. I don't have 1,000 subscribers, so most likely I am going to delete this shit and reboot it so that when people get a chance, they can see it and I can actually get the count for the views, because I can't even go live legally. You know what I'm saying? Technically, I ain't even supposed to be live. I'm putting the content out, you know what I'm saying, letting y'all know, whatever the case may be. But when y'all watch this on the replay, y'all won't get to see the chat and what we said in the chats and all of that, because I got to delete this shit and re-upload it, you know what I'm saying, so that I could get credit for it, because right now, I just do the lives just to, I lose half the views when I do the shit. So, but yeah, man. What was I gonna say? Yeah. Do y'all think it was over aggressive, or do you think? Okay, better question. Do you think the cop is gonna get away with this joint? She had a knife in her hand. She was actively fighting. She was coming towards the police officer. I'm not making a case for this fucking stupid ass police officer, because I've definitely been around women with knives and all that type of shit fighting. We was able to get it, you know, under control. Usually bitches don't stab themselves to death. They usually don't stab each other to death. You know what I'm saying? Usually a bitch do get cut up, but they don't die at the end of it. But okay, this is the facts of the matter. I watched the cam on the cop. Now, the chicks was coming at him and a knife. Yeah, let me put this comment up there. Yeah, facts, King. Knife to a gunfight, that ain't never been fair. Now, okay, here go the facts. So let me break it down. Okay, I had to put that comment up there. You got 2 females coming his way, not coming at him, because they're clearly fighting each other. One of them has a knife. Before he could even really say, put the knife down, which he said as he was pretty much shooting, but they were actively fighting, and they were pretty close to him, and it was pretty heated and shit. Do you think he gonna beat it just based on that alone? Because I'm gonna be honest, and it's fucked up, but I think he beating that shit, bro. I think he's beating that. And you know what's the other crazy part, Henry? Why he was pointing the gun at her with the knife, because all he was focused on was her with a knife in her hand, basically. And we could clearly see that because he shot her ass 4 times in the fucking chest. He clearly was focused on her with the weapon. There was a dude closer to him and a female closer to him. And the dude was trying to kick the female in the fucking head. And as he's throwing the kick, the police officer is shooting the girl with the knife. When the physical altercation that was happening closer to him, he wasn't even worried about that. He worried about a girl with a knife stabbing another girl, which I get it. In a way, that is the police's job to stop other people from getting stabbed and shit like that. Yes, this is true. Okay? If they want to make that argument, this is true. But when in the fuck do you turn your brain off and turn it on police academy mode where you that brainwashed because of some shit you learned in police academy and say, I was trained to shoot center mass in the chest. Like, you don't know what legs are no more. Once you graduate police academy, once you go through police training, you forget how to shoot people in the legs. You have no idea because they taught you to shoot people's center mass. So you ain't never heard of giving a nigga a leg shot. You didn't think that giving somebody a leg shot will cause them to drop the knife or at least get their attention so that they'll stop fighting. You don't think that would work? Like, that's the shit that I don't get. That's the bullshit that I don't fucking get. I just don't get it. Appreciate it, Anthony. I need all the support I can get. Yeah, and then she was 15. You pull up on the scene, you a fucking cop. You can't tell that these is little kids arguing after school type shit. Like, how long have you been a fucking cop, my nigga? Like, you can't see 2 high school girls and tell these is 2 high school bitches getting into it over their little boyfriend, probably. Facts. My father used to break up fights in the neighborhood all the time before shit got out of hand. Exactly. I mean, that shit can end the wrong way too, but most of the time, it don't. Most of the time. It's like, man, it's crazy. Now you hear about dude on the west side, car getting shot up, and yeah, man, I said that earlier. That's the worst one. I don't know. I can't even put it as worse. I can because the girl was 7 years old. So yeah, it was worse. It was worse. And she ain't had shit to do with shit. She was on her way to get a Happy Meal. It was worse. I can't say one was worse. I take that back. That shit was way worse, actually. That shit honestly was the most fucked up shit that you could probably do. You know what I'm saying? Kill a innocent baby. Like, that was a baby. This girl was fighting with a knife. So yeah, yes, I take that back. One was definitely way fucking worse. So getting killed just trying to fucking enjoy a Happy Meal in a drive-thru, that's so fucked up. That's just the most fucked up shit. It's the most fucked up shit in the world. Like, it don't get no worse than that. Worse is like dropping a bomb on a whole village of kids. That would be worse. But anything killing kids, it don't get too much. You can't get worse than that. Except for torturing them or some shit like that. But other than that, hell yeah, I heard about that shit. You know what was crazy? We thought the way everything came on immediately, we thought the police shot the little girl. I'm like, oh shit, this whole city finna burn. Cause if that little girl would have got shot by the police, the whole city would have. I'd have been one of the niggas with a match. I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm sorry, police would have shot that little 7-year-old girl. Bro, I'd have had a can of gasoline on my back too. I'd have had a match and everything. I'd have been ready to go. Straight up. Cause that's fucked up. Like, you can't kill no kids, fam. Getting no Happy Meals. Oh, look, who the fuck I got in the building today? These truck driving niggas, man. What's up, Stu Nuts?
What's going on, baby?
Just so everybody know, man, this ain't just no regular nigga calling in. I know this nigga, this almost 20-year nigga. Almost 20 year. I've been fucking with almost 20 years. What's up with you, baby?
Not much, man. What's going on, man? I'm loving the show, bro.
You enjoying the show, man? Enjoying the content?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I had to get into my homie called, and I had to get into a little bit of bullshit that been going on YouTube and shit between like the truck driver shit. Like my platform ain't built on the truck driving thing. You know what I'm saying? I do fuck with truck driving platforms with niggas that got, like I said, my homie, he got 90,000 subscribers, so he be having 200 motherfuckers on his lives and shit.
I don't know Trucker Proud, man, but I follow him. That's who really got me started in trucking, man, watching this content. So
see, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's a lot of niggas claim to fame.
Yeah.
But being that I fuck with that nigga, bro, that's just trying to shoot shots. You know what I'm saying? I did bring it on myself somewhat because I said what I thought about the niggas content, but I wasn't saying nothing personal to him, like, you know, fuck him and this, that, and third. I was just saying the shit wasn't coming. It was before when he wasn't doing all the messy shit, but it is what it is. I digress. I ain't even gonna get into that shit no more because let's get back into the shooting shit, the kids, man. What you think about
the Ohio situation, man? The girl's father, man, could have prevented all that, man. He that was the dude that was stomping the little girl out when the cop was pulling the gun. That was the girl that got shot. Father, man.
Huh? Wow.
Yeah, man. We got these weak ass dudes out here. He could have controlled that whole situation, man. Told his little girl and his wife, hey, take y'all ass in the house. Wait for the cops to get here. But instead, he gonna sit out there and let them fight. And that's what I'm just tired of seeing, man. 9 times out of 10, you see these women out here fighting. And 9 times out of 10 is a dude standing around with a video camera not doing nothing about it, man. We supposed to be kings, taking care of, you know, our own community, and we allowing shit like that to go on. And that's the bullshit, man.
The other thing about it is, man, where you feel about this? What you feel about this statement? Okay, some would say, and I'm gonna put this back up on the screen. And I know you can't really read because you're driving and shit. I see you shifting. But the comment says, if that was my daughter, the cop would have died, even if I died. Now, what you think about the fact that sometimes in these situations, that some people feel as if these fucking cops shouldn't be making it back out of these sceneries, these situations. When a cop shoots somebody, they shouldn't be allowed to walk out of that motherfucker. Just like if a nigga shot somebody in another nigga's hood, it's gonna be hard for he gonna have to shoot his way out of that. It ain't gonna be no he just get to walk, he just get to holster his gun or put his gun back in his pocket and leave up out of the hood. And some people would say the cops should come in a fucking neighborhood and you start shooting motherfuckers as a cop, you should get killed too. Like they should have fucking never let that cop walk out of there after killing a 15-year-old. How you feel about that statement?
Man, if niggas was really about that life, man, George Zimmerman wouldn't be alive. A lot of these cops that shoot black folks wouldn't be alive, man. But niggas ain't really on that shit. Like Trucker Brown said earlier, man, we'll shoot up each other, but we won't do nothing about that.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's sad. It's sad because we'll kill each other in a heartbeat and get into it with each other and argue and shit, but we'll diffuse the shit when it comes to the fucking cops or people that ain't our color. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And I mean, then you want to get out there and protest and riot and all that shit, man. What that's gonna do? It ain't gonna do nothing, man. I mean, the only way these people respond, man, is loss of life, loss of money.
Yeah, Chris Como said it the other day on CNN. I mean, I think he on CNN. He on CNN or MSNBC, but Chris Como said it pretty good. He said, we ain't gonna see the end of this shit. Ain't nothing gonna change until motherfuckers start killing white kids like that. When you go into a neighborhood and the white kid that's in a knife fight with another white kid, if it was 2 white girls having a nice knife fight in the middle of, let's say, Austin, Texas, in one of the prestigious neighborhoods in Austin, Texas, and a cop rolled up on the scene and shot one of them white girls like that, it'd be a fucking problem.
Oh yeah, it'll be a problem there, man. Thought you saw some protesting with George Floyd and Breonna Taylor, man. You ain't seen nothing. Let something like that happen, it's on. Then we're gonna really be talking about some real police reform.
It got to a fucking point. I'm gonna be honest. It got to a point where I would start seeing gang activity, gang violence come on the news, and I would just get numb to it. It wouldn't even like that's where I'm at with it now currently. You know what I mean? Like I could turn on the news right now and they'll say 6 motherfuckers got killed just in one area, just in Inglewood. They didn't even got to the west side. They didn't even get to the far south side. They didn't even cover the suburb shootings. They didn't cover the Northwest Indiana shootings because we got so many sections in the city that they could say 6 violent crimes happened just in the Inglewood situation, and I just be numb to it. I don't even give a fuck. And I'm getting scared that it's getting to a point that they could fucking say that a black girl got shot by a cop or a black man got shot by a cop, and it's gonna get to the point where I get numb to that too because I'm hearing it so fucking much, bro.
Bro, I'm already numb to it, man. It's giving me a feeling of hopelessness, man. For real, it's like the only way black people gonna be able to escape this shit is death. It's like it's never gonna change, man. That's the way I'm feeling. It's always gonna be like this for us, man.
A lot of niggas, though, man, I think a lot of niggas don't understand exactly how it is in other countries. I think a lot of people don't know shit but America, and they don't understand that you could actually go to a country and you never see any of this shit ever. Yeah. You see other shit, they got their own bullshit over in different countries, but not this.
It's not to this great extent, man.
Nah, it's not. The murders, it's not even close. Like, definitely on the murders. They got their own bullshit. And you got to deal with shit, but like the murdering each other shit. Now, there are other countries that are just as bad as us too, but there are countries out there that are nowhere near. It ain't even close.
It's not, man. I forgot who I heard it from. It was somebody on YouTube, and they were exactly right about this. We were never meant to be free. So when we got free, that just pissed them off.
Yeah, man. I think a lot of people need to pay attention to the word officer and how it closely relates to the word overseer, and how before there was a police force, there were overseers in this country, and that's how it kind of transformed. People act like fucking.
That's how the police got started, man. They were slave catchers.
Yeah, they was overseers.
Yeah.
And see, a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't know the fact that the overseer and officer word kind of directly translate. I'm gonna mute your mic for a second, and then when I get done talking, I'm gonna unmute it because I'm getting a little echo. But I don't think they directly understand the way it translates directly, officer and overseer, and how that whole police force shit was started to enforce slave laws and keep the heels and boots on niggas' necks. It was never started to like really police up white people. It was started to allow white people to do whatever the fuck they wanted to do while keeping niggas in check and always keeping your boot on a nigga's neck. And it's like somehow we haven't revamped that whole system. And I don't understand that. I don't understand how the system hasn't been revamped over centuries. It's been centuries now, and everybody's just fine with the status quo with the county sheriff and the bounties and the warrant situation, how they could just print up warrants and that just basically give you a fucking license to kill whatever nigga's name is on that fucking paper. Now, before, it was a lot more white criminals out here stealing and creating chaos, so they was actually hanging and killing white people back in the day. Because they ain't have to worry about niggas doing no bullshit like that. Because wasn't no niggas bold enough to do nothing like that. Because it was for certain death. There was no sense in you going out there and being that fucking crazy as a black person because you knew it was instant death. But the only people that were bold enough to steal and do some of the shit that you do see every culture doing was white people. So they would get hung. So now that they freed us, they are able to hang enough people and kill enough people that aren't white that they don't even have to kill as many white people as they need, as they should I say, in the major cities. Now, don't get me wrong, okay? And people that are looking at this that are white, I'm not saying that y'all don't get in trouble, okay? What I am saying is, whenever there's other people around, y'all don't get in trouble. If you go to South Dakota You go to jail out there, you probably don't see a bunch of white people because it ain't shit but white people. You kill what's around you. So I get that. You're not gonna go out and hunt a bunch of black niggas. If you live in Wyoming, you're not gonna steal from a bunch of niggas in Wyoming because ain't no niggas to steal from in Wyoming. Ain't no wrong to do to niggas in Montana because ain't no niggas in Montana. But if you go to a major city like Houston, like Atlanta, like Chicago, there's plenty of niggas to point the finger at. And there's plenty of fucking leeway for white people. And I think that it's gonna be hard for niggas to get ahead when it's just so fucking offset on the laws and the rules and how they rewrite that shit every fucking time. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna tell you like this too. I was gonna do this series of documentaries on my own because at the time that I was gonna do it, which was like 4 years ago, I was gonna go to the courthouses. I was gonna wake up every morning when I felt like it at around 7 when the courthouse opened, and I was just gonna go to different district courthouses and see who's standing out in line. How many blacks and how many whites in Cook County, just in my county. Not in nobody else's county, maybe Cook County, and I was going to do Lake County in Northwest Indiana. You know what I'm saying? Huge populations of African Americans and whites in both of these counties, right? And I was going to go to all the district courts. Bridgeview, you know, out here for people that don't know, Bridgeview is kind of mixed. The West Side is kind of mixed. The one in Maywood is kind of mixed. South Side is pretty much all nigga. Any courthouse on the South Side is pretty much all black people. I was gonna go to all these. There was about 7 different districts. I was gonna wake up at 7 in the morning. 26 in California, the main one, right there in the middle of the city, pretty much. And I was gonna basically take a camera and take pictures on my phone and record video of who I see in that line, especially on Monday morning, because those are all the people that got caught over the weekend, and see how many of them motherfuckers was white and how many of them motherfuckers was black. Now, I ain't finna sit up here and stunt act like every time I've been to court, one of the white people in the line. They was in the line for sure.
Bro, 75% of them gonna be black.
Facts. This is a fact. Now, this is the point that I want to make. Exactly. 75% of them was black, okay? 90% of the females were black, okay? 90% of female standing in that line is a black female, not a white female. Okay. And probably 80% of the other than black population was in there for fucking traffic shit. They wasn't in there for criminal court. They was standing there waiting on traffic court, where you got a bunch of niggas waiting on traffic court as well. But you got a whole line of niggas, for the most part, waiting on criminal court. We see the difference here. We know what carried the most time. Now, unless you fucking get a DUI and kill somebody, you ain't too much worried about fucking traffic court. You gotta have like 7 DUIs before you even fucking really sweat in traffic court. Or maybe 3. I'm putting a little cap on that. Probably 3 DUIs. Then they might sit your ass down. But the majority of the niggas in line, they in there for criminal cases. And sometimes when you go in there for a criminal case, your ass might not walk back out of there for a couple months. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I
ain't gonna just say criminal court or traffic court. It ain't just the cops. It's our own women turned against us, man. Have you ever been to child support court?
Have I?
That shit crazy, bro. That shit crazy. It ain't nothing but black dudes up in there, man. And you mean to tell me all these dudes in here aren't willing to be reasonable with their baby mama and come to some kind of understanding between them two? You got to involve the court system. So it's like the whole world against us, bro.
I say this all the time, and I tell women this all the time, and if they don't listen to me, that's fine. They don't have to. To be honest, what the court did to me when I went to child support court, it made it easier on me. And I was hoping that would prove something to the mother of my kids, so that she could come around and we could work together on raising these kids. Because I told her before we went in there, the court system don't give a fuck about you. They don't care about me. And I'm sorry, sweetheart, they don't give a fuck about our kids. They make it sound like it's all about the kids, but it's not. It's about the $50 that I pay every year towards them taking out child support for their services. They don't give a fuck whether I pay. So before I went into court, I was getting my kids a lot more. I was spending more time with my kids, and I was spending way more money on my kids. When I left out of court, I didn't have to spend that much time with my kids. The parenting time guidelines it doesn't make me spend 3-4 days out of the week with my kids. I only got to spend 2 days every 2 weeks with my kids, according to the parenting time guidelines, to be in, what's the word I want to say? Be a good parent, or, those are their guidelines. So, whereas before I was getting my kids on a Saturday because I was cutting hair, I would get my kids on a Saturday right after I got off work, and I wouldn't drop them back off till Tuesday morning in school. And I was also making sure, just to be nice, I was making sure that I did the homework with them, because the bulk of the homework would come in Monday. They would get these packets, and I would try to get as much of that homework done while I'm with them and help them learn that shit before I left. Once I went to court, I didn't have to do none of that shit if I didn't want to. I mean, I still do way more than what's supposed to be done with my kids when I'm allowed to, when I'm not dealing with my baby mama's bullshit, when she's not just being, contempt, or she's being, whatever you want to put on it. I'm not finna bash her or anybody. I ain't finna do all that shit on my platform. But at the end of the day, the court don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about the women, and they don't care about the kids. Because if the court would have saw what I was doing and paid attention to what I was doing and read any text messages on what I was doing, they would have let shit be. They would have said, just keep doing what you're doing. We're not going to put you on no child support. The amount of money that you're spending by having them half of the week, every week, is more than enough. You know what I'm saying? That sounds equal to me. On top of that, they wouldn't have made me pay $50. The state wouldn't make me pay them $50 to give money to my kids. If they care so much about the kids and so much about the parents, then why the fuck you charging me to give money to my kids? Why do I have to pay you so that you can file the paperwork? You could come up with a free program, or y'all could do this shit for free if it was really for the kids. If you was really out here trying to get money for the kids and help the kids in your state, then you could figure out a way to squeeze that shit in the budget where I don't have to pay you to pay my kids. Now, people would say, okay, how's that going to work? How the fuck do the politicians get paid? Out of that fucking tax money, right? Do I pay a separate fee to make sure my senator gets paid? Do I pay a separate fee out of my check to make sure that my president gets paid? Do I pay a separate fee out of my check to make sure that my mayor gets paid? No, it all comes out of taxes. So if y'all gave a fuck about these kids like y'all claim y'all do, y'all will make room in the budget to take care of the kids and maybe cut just a slither of the fucking payroll off these goddamn politicians' salary. This is all government money, state money, but who am I? I'm just blowing smoke. But the state, they'll sit up there and act like they give a fuck about the kids. Now, I can rant on that forever, but...
Right. Man, most states, the child support system is not ran by the government. It's outsourced to private companies.
Right. Who get $50 a year to fucking run it.
Yeah. They are for profit.
Now, I don't know about y'all, but if I tried to do some quick math in my head, them 50s add up pretty quick.
Oh, yeah.
If we wanted to try to figure out how many fathers in this country, because we all pay it. We all pay that $50 admin fee every year annually. And some would say, what's $50 a year? Yeah, that's not much money, but at the end of the day, that's not the point. The point is, what's the budget? When you add up all them 50s, what's the budget? And how much is the child support people getting paid that's actually sitting up here making sure that we do this and we do that and taking some fathers to the clinic and also relieving some of the fucking stress on some parents, you know what I mean? Because like I said, I was doing more for my kids. I was breaking my back for my kids. I was doing way more. But once she took me to court and didn't appreciate it, I said, okay, this is what you want. We'll go by the court rules. And she slowly realized, well, I ain't gonna say slowly, she quickly realized she ain't getting the good end of the, she ain't on the long end of the stick. She coming in on the short end of the stick. Because you giving up, you freeing up your responsibility for me to parent over a check that ain't worth it. But
In a
you know,
situation like that, man, it works out because now she got to play nice and she has to actually have a conversation with you to get more if she needs it.
and she doesn't, and that's the funny part. She still does it, and she don't get that. But at the end of the day, you know, my kids are older now, so by the time she figures it out, it'll be too late.
Right.
My kids tilting in high school. I'm almost done with my bid. You know what I'm saying? In a minute, it won't be no me and her, so it'll be, you know, that's that. But bro, this shit is crazy. Like, as far as the state, the court, everything that's doing with these police and shit, man, it's just like, it ain't for us. It ain't for us. Now, if you a man, sometimes you get treated worse. If you a woman, sometimes you get treated worse. But I guarantee you this, if you black, you always get treated worse. And I don't know what the fuck about that there is to argue with. I don't know why people even fucking act like they don't know that this is the fact. I don't know why people sit up here and try to justify and try to act like we just bitching. I don't understand it. I just don't get it. I don't understand how somebody could even go on their platform on a television screen and act like they don't know that we were the slaves. Y'all were the free people. Y'all got to do a lot of the easy work, supervisor shit. We had to do most of the grunt work. Y'all got paid. Y'all built businesses. Y'all built systems. Y'all created all type of economic, systematic oppression off of our backs and then used it on us. And didn't even let us get a chance to get any of the systematic oppression. We couldn't even get the systematic oppression and apply it to our own people. We couldn't even. This is the fucked up part. This is the shit that kills me. Okay. It's one thing if you rape people and then you say, all right, we taught you the game. We ain't gonna rape you no more. We're gonna separate ourselves. We're gonna rape each other. And then you go over there with your people and y'all rape each other. Now, whoever's smart out of y'all clan, they'll figure out how to build their own cities and communities. And, you know, y'all figure out who the bosses are and this, that, and the third. No. They just kept the boss role, named all these buildings, streets, and all this shit at the Polish motherfuckers, Italian motherfuckers, English motherfuckers. All these buildings got names that ain't black people. Okay? We get a few statues, but we don't get a street. You know what I'm saying? We don't get a building. We don't get a district. We don't get a police force. Half your police force is ran by Irish people in major cities. I could definitely speak on Chicago.
Bro, when we did come up with our own communities, what they do, they burn it down.
Burnt that shit to a crisp. And we supposed to just act like we don't remember it. That's the fucking funny part. It's like, y'all burning shit in front of our faces, and then when we say, okay, well, they say, well, black people should pull themselves up from their bootstraps, and y'all should be better off now. Y'all got more opportunity now, and then wonder why we don't do it, because when we did it before, y'all burned the shit down and murdered us. Y'all came through, y'all murdered us, and then y'all burned it down. So why the fuck would we try to be successful and have our own Wall Street and do our own trading and build our own good communities when all y'all gonna do is come in, kill us, and burn the shit and take it back from us? Who the fuck want to deal with that? I digress. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Sometimes, like, to the point, it's like, shit, I sit here and collect this check. This the other side.
You said
Get
what?
my way I can.
Man, we finna wrap it up, bro. Hey, good. I'm glad you was able to tune in, bro. I know you've been hitting me up like, man, when can I catch you? When can I catch you, man? I'm glad you was able to tune in on the live, and I'm glad you was able to get down that road too, man. I hope I killed at least 2.5 hours. That should have been at least 150 miles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you did that, bro.
I hope I was able to kill 150 miles, and that's what this shit is about.
Yeah, good talking to you, man. Shit, I'll be hollering. I'll be staying tuned.
Hey, you know, if you at the crib, man, hit me up. I'll slide on you.
All right, for sure.
All right, 1,000. Yo, people, I'm finna wrap it up. Listen, we came on here, I talked. I told you I ain't have much to talk about. Let the people decide. TB came in here with the messy shit. I don't really know if he meant to come in here with the messy shit. I'm joking around when I say he came in here with the messy shit, but to be honest, I think he did want to discuss the situation that happened the other day. So I just went ahead and discussed it with him. I could care less about that shit. It's not gonna move the needle on my content. Every day I do decide whether or not I want to just build a couple thousand subscribers real quick by going on here and dissing motherfuckers and saying this nigga this and that nigga fake and this nigga got a fake eye and this nigga got titties and that nigga's old and his teeth crooked and he got gray hair. Don't you see this nigga nose, fat nigga ass nose, nigga fingers look like 4 polar sausages taped together. You know, all the dumb goofy shit. I could get on there and do all the jokes and shit, but you know, I don't want to build subscribers like that. I'd rather build subscribers the way that I'm building them now. And if they come slow, they come slow. But at least I can still be natural with what I'm doing. I don't have to diss niggas and do all this dumb shit just to keep the content rolling. You know what I'm saying? If I can get the content rolling the way I got it rolling now, then why not? And bring on celebrities or whatever the case may be, artists or different shit. You know what I'm saying? But we working, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, just know I'm out here, I'm working. You know what I'm saying? I got a regular life to live, and then I got this YouTube shit that I'm doing on the side that I actually enjoy doing. That's why I'm doing it. I'm not doing it to really make money. Do I want it to make money? Of course. Hell yeah. Who don't want the extra stream of income? But at the same time, like I said, I enjoy this shit. So I'm not really doing it to make money. I'm doing it because I enjoy it. And if it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. Y'all feeling me? If y'all getting entertained, if y'all able to burn off some time and get down the road for all my truckers out there, if you ever to get down the road, if all my security guards out there, people that work overnight shifts, if you able to watch my content and get through a shift, that's what it's for me to make you laugh or make you think. Today we weren't laughing too much. Today we was more so focused on some of the bullshit that's going on in the trucking industry world that I got with, you know, on my other platforms and shit. And these young ladies that met their demise at way too soon, especially that little girl in McDonald's. That shit's so fucked up, bro. Whoever shot that car up, man, you already know what everybody think about you. You probably think about it yourself. Whoever shot that little girl, killed that young lady, man, I'm sure you probably think the same thing to yourself. You a piece of shit, man. I don't even care if you turn yourself in. I could care less. I'm just numb. You could just fall off the face of the fucking earth. I don't care if you die. I don't care if you live. I just don't care anything about you. You the scum of the fucking earth. For you to even accidentally kill a 7-year-old girl, it's bullshit, bro. It's bull. It's just bull. I'm numb to the shit most of the time, but it's shit like that really touch you. The 7-year-old shit, that shit touches you. It's just the worst. That's just the worst shit ever. And you probably shot him up. It probably was mistaken identity, or it probably was you on some goofy ass. That's the ops shit. What the fuck? So what? He the ops because he said fuck your gang, or because he said fuck your dead homie. He ain't touched or hurt or nothing, did nothing to you. And if he took some money from you, depending on how much money he took, I'm pretty sure it wasn't nowhere near an amount to fucking risk that little girl's life over, let alone take her life. Now, the 15-year-old girl that was shot in the chest 4 times by the Ohio cop. Police, you gotta, what the fuck, man? If that's what they teaching y'all in the academy, evidently the academy is fucked up. I mean, let's just go and say it. You know what I'm saying? If this is what y'all want to blame it on, this is how the cop was trained, then y'all ain't training motherfuckers right. Period. This ain't war. This ain't Beirut. Y'all niggas ain't over in Iraq. These little kids ain't walking around with IEDs strapped to their chest. This is a 15-year-old American girl in front of her fucking house in America, the United States of America, having a fucking argument with somebody else. Yeah, she had a knife in her hand, but could have easily been detained with a leg shot. And I'm sure nobody would have said anything about you shooting that girl in the leg, being that she was holding the fucking knife. Would she have been pissed? Would people would have been upset that you shot her? Yes. But they would have been less upset with you shooting her in the leg than shooting her 4 times in the fucking chest over having a knife and fighting with another fucking 15-year-old. Come on, bruh. I don't know what the fuck they teaching y'all at that academy. I was in the Army. Train to kill, train to shoot. I still got common sense. I can't just sit back and let y'all hit me with this brainwash ass shit. This is how they was taught in the academy, and this is how they was trained. I was trained to kill before in my life. It don't make sense. It still make it make sense. I was trained to kill before in my life. And this shit still don't make sense to me. Make it make sense. What the fuck? Was that Columbus, Ohio? Or Beirut? Or Kandahar? Or Kuwait? What the fuck, man? 15. Over some school shit. My girl telling me to wrap it up, but I can't help it, man. This shit crazy. Like, and that's why I try not to do content on this shit, because it fucking it's crazy, man. We got to do better. Man, fuck that. We got to do better shit. Y'all got to do better. The police, y'all got to do better. Y'all, like my man TB came on here and said earlier, y'all not allowed to have bad days. If you can't accept that, then don't be a fucking cop, bruh. We hold everybody else to that standard. When I was in the Army, I wasn't allowed to have bad days. Because if I have a bad day, lots of people die. When I was an air traffic controller, and I ain't had nothing but fucked up jobs. Now that I think about it, now that I'm going through the list. When I was an air traffic controller, especially when I was working in a radar room, if I turn a nigga 30 degrees the wrong way, if I say turn left heading 270 instead of 240, and I put 2 planes together, that's hundreds of motherfuckers dead. I'm not allowed to do that. Or I'm accountable. I'm wrong. I go to jail. I get fined. I'm in trouble. I'm not allowed to have a bad day. I'm a fucking truck driver right now. I'm not allowed to have bad days. If I have a bad day, a lot of people could fucking die. Okay? I can kill a lot of people every day on my job. I might get into that later, the PPP loans and shit. Yeah, it's definitely people getting jammed up, though. If you don't own a business and you getting PPP loans, because that's for payroll, what is it, payroll prevention, payroll loss, whatever, it's payroll in it. I can't think of all the letters, but if you ain't got a business and you're not protecting your payroll or whatever, payroll, some protection?
Payroll protection paychecks.
Payroll protection paycheck, my girl's saying. Whatever the case may be, if you don't have a business and you doing the PPP loan shit and you get jammed up, then I don't know, man. I feel the same way about that shit as I feel about everything else that's a scam or that niggas do or white people do or whoever do to like get on top. You know, if you get caught, you get caught, or you don't. Good for you. You got away. The government got plenty of money. They rob us every day. Sometimes they could get robbed back. I don't feel no way about it, even though I pay into the fucking robbery. That's how I feel about it. If you rob the government, I'm kind of paying into the robbery, whether or not you get it from them or you don't. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got it. Somebody got the gun. Somebody sticking somebody up. So I really don't give a fuck about the PPP shit. I don't feel no way about it. If you get your money, get your money. If you don't, you don't. You get caught, you get caught. That's how I feel about it. But yeah, man, that's about it, man. I'm gonna wrap it up. Yeah, make it make sense. Oh, guilty, guilty, guilty. It's fucked up that shit sound like goddamn your favorite team won a Super Bowl. It's a shame that those are these small victories as guilty, guilty, guilty. That niggas got to put this shit on shirts. We probably gonna have t-shirts with guilty on all counts. We're gonna have shirts justice at last and all that shit. This shit shouldn't even mean nothing to us. That's how fucked up this country is. If y'all was doing this shit the right way from the jump, we wouldn't even celebrate these dumbass victories. This ain't nothing to celebrate, people. Let's just be clear on that. Yes, you should be happy that he got found guilty on all accounts. Yes, you should be happy that the fucking right thing happened. It's like being happy that Superman saved the fucking city, saved Metropolis at the end of the fucking movie. Yes, you should be happy about that. The right thing happened. But that shows you how fucked up America is, that we would put something like that on a t-shirt. Something as minuscule as y'all catching the bad guy. Y'all motherfuckers got to do better, man. Like I was saying earlier, air traffic controller, I can't have a bad day. I'm in fucking trouble. Truck driver, I can't have a bad day. Police officers, stop having fucking bad days, bro. And stop acting like y'all get to keep y'all job after y'all have a fucking bad day. I kill somebody in a truck, probably not going to be able to get in the truck again. I kill somebody in there as an air traffic controller. I turn two planes into each other. I climb another plane into an altitude right underneath another plane. Guess what? I don't get to be an air traffic controller no more. I've already proven I suck at it. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. If you're a police officer and you kill the wrong person, or you kill somebody that shouldn't have been killed, you don't get to just fucking go back to work, nigga. That's not how this shit's supposed to work. So I'm asking y'all out there, if you have some influence in this shit, because clearly I don't. I'm just a black man. Most of us don't even get a say so on what the fuck the police don't and do. We don't get to say. But if you do, if you one of them people out here that's sitting on somebody's city council or police board or some shit, man, cut the shit, bro. These motherfuckers shouldn't be going back to work. Man, good night, people. I'm finna go get me some. You know what I mean? Podcaster.trying now on the real note. Podcaster.trying. Support the channel if you're watching this shit. Subscribe, hit the likes, all that good shit. Tell a friend to tell a friend. That's what's most important. I need 1,000 subscribers. Right now, that's what I'm at. Every platform I get on, and I'm finna start getting on a lot more platforms, and I'm finna come on that motherfucker, and I'm telling people straight out, I need 1,000 subscribers, period. So I ain't got to go live and then erase the shit and do all the, I don't want to do that no more. I just want to go live, give y'all entertainment, and leave it up there and get the whatever I deserve or whatever for the views or whatever the case may be. So 1,000 subscribers, man. I think I almost hit 200. Let's get that, people. Love y'all. Podcaster.trying. We out.